Hello there, YouTube. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to my time at Portia. I've got some news. Two things. First of all, I got some new headphones. About a year ago, with my best friend Carl, we pre-ordered some pre-production headphones by the ex-engineer of Sennheiser. And I'm just going to kind of tell you all of this while I fire into the game, because I've done some of this game in the background, and there's not going to be a lot of waiting to go through now. Jesus, that's loud on my end as well. The headphones that I got are called Heavies, and they are made by the ex-engineer of Sennheiser's. Now, I absolutely love Sennheisers. I have a bit of a health condition that gives me something called hypervigilance, and how this is translated into music is basically now that I can hear frequencies that most people can't hear. There were many, many instances in my youth that people thought that I had schizophrenia because I could like hear the neighbors shouting or something like that. And as it actually turns out, I found this in the last few years, turns out all of those people who diagnosed me were wrong, and there are actually people shouting next door. I can just hear them. So I've got a very, very good sense of hearing. And these headphones have really broadened my perspective on something. I learned about a new medical condition. I can't pronounce it. I could probably tell you exactly what it is now because I've got it in front of a tab right next to me. It is called semicircular canal dehiscence or something like that. Essentially, what this does to your body is it creates a very, very strange reaction to low frequencies, and the reaction is essentially vertigo or a feeling of drunkenness. Now, until literally 10 minutes ago, I had no idea that this was a thing. I just thought that everybody who listened to like really fat dubstep or deathcore music just got that really, really nice sense of like a nice buzz going on. You know, where you're like 3 beers in and you're a little bit tipsy, but you're not terribly uncoordinated yet. That's what I get for listening to really, really fat music, which is why I listened to that music in the first place. But I just found out that it's because of an auditory response where my body literally makes me drunk as a response. Now, because of many more health conditions I have, I'm not actually allowed to drink anymore at all. My liver just can't handle it. But the thing is, this music, weird thing that I had just come across was the closest thing that I'd actually felt to being really, really drunk since I've been like 20. And I'm almost 30 now, so. All right, so let me tell you what I've done in this game, essentially. Oh, by the way, these headphones, the Heavies, they are definitely worth buying. These things are kick-ass. They've got 2 different speakers inside of each ear cup, and the lead engineer at Sennheiser left Sennheiser because he was pissed off with all of the restrictions, limitations, things like this that Sennheiser were imposing on him to kind of turn a profit, turn a quick buck. So this guy left, and he started making these headphones about maybe 2 years ago or so. I bought the pre-production version of them, which were half price with my friend Carl, so we got a 2-for-1 deal, basically. These things are amazing. I haven't rightly gone through all of the indie bands that I listen to quite a lot, but I suspect, because I could kind of hear every now and then somebody talking in the background of like a drum track or something, or in the background of some vocals, on my Sennheiser HD 350s, I'm definitely going to be able to hear them in this. So audiophiles, these are definitely headphones to look at. Taking a look at our inventory, I'm actually going to hop into the game now, don't worry. Taking a look at the game, you can see that my inventory is pretty full, actually. I've got a bunch of these videotapes here, which I'm going to stick all of this basically away right now. We've got a couple of videotapes, let's put them away. Right, we got 5 of each of these ones, Drains and Planet Explorers. I'm not really excited to see Drains, simply because I don't really consume that kind of content. If I wanted to consume that kind of content, I would open up a manhole and then go squat underneath the roads of my home city in Dunedin, New Zealand, right here. I did get a few of these data chips as well, which I could probably think about putting away. And I've got 2 others over here. Yeah, they're stacking up, actually. I don't think we really need to keep any of these much longer. Yeah, you can also see I've got a lot of food. Basically, what I did is I spent an hour just going out with this big drill that we got in the last episode, and I got a bunch of ores, and now there's nowhere to put them. So we're pretty much in a bad spot. We have to go out, we have to try and find ourselves a metal storage for sale, or we could actually build one. Let's build one. I haven't opened any mail while I started this grind. I also made a bunch of these refinable items, like this hard aluminum, I made an absolute arseload of that, and also stainless aluminum. I made a lot of that. I made a bunch of charcoal, and I have a bunch of carbon steel bars. I'm literally just about to put more on right this second. And as soon as we have finished with this, we'll move on to go to the workbench and see if we can't build ourselves another storage for all of this other crap that we've started accruing, all of these materials and stuff. Probably going to be under furniture, let's face it. Wooden storage, don't need that. Metal storage, this is what we need. So let's make just one of these for now, I suppose. We'll dump it straight on the ground as well. Where is it? Where'd it go? Right here. Great. Let's replace our cows for now, temporarily. I'll just put this here. Why not? We'll rename it to crap, because that's pretty much what we're going to stick in it. I'm going to leave that bracket in there too, because I know that's going to bother anybody who's watching this. Essentially, I got all of these ores so that we could just start mass producing a heap of materials. Basically, there's aluminum materials here. Also, we're going to need something to push through the next area of the story mission. So, I'm going to open this mail. Oh, go away, Ack. Oh, Emily wants to hang out as well. We're not going to, obviously, because we are more concerned with the actual game. I'm going to grind out all of the romances at once. I'm not going to actually marry anybody, but by the time we finish the Somber Marsh area, we will have access to just an arseload of money-making capabilities. So let's read this mail, and then we will go out to the shops, and we will purchase or sell. What do we want to purchase or sell? I've lost my train of thought. I'm basically still reeling from the fact that I have some kind of neurological phenomenon related. Oh, that's right. We need to exchange these here materials to get ourselves a new building called a factory, and I think we have enough room to place it behind the whatchamajiggy, the workbench over there, the big crafting crane. So we're going to go over to the construction site and do that. And I'm basically wasting time so I know it's open. All right, let's check the mail. Oh boy, there's a bit. Town Hall. The annual Portia land run race. We actually missed this. I ignored it. Civil Corps. We got a bunch of crap that we paid them to go and get. And we got the rest of the crap we paid them to go and get. Wonderful. And Toddy is here. Dolph Hatler, how are you? I hope you haven't been hunting pinecocks lately. Of course, I'd prefer you not to hunt any animals. Anyway, I've been very busy of late. The Starlight Island Reserve has required a lot of me. It's almost finished, though. You should stop by sometime, Toady. P.S. Please leave your weapons and anything dangerous at home when you come. Fuck off, Toady. Absolutely not. Denied. I don't even want to go talk to him. All right, so where are we going? We're going into the construction building, aren't we? This one right over here. Where not Gale, Gust also works with Albert, the man we're going to cut. So essentially, the plan I have for this game is not going to be to collect the harem or polycule or whatever you want to call it at once. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the game, and then I'm going to do a big cleanup episode so we can get all of that out of the way. So you guys don't have to... Oh, this is weird. So you guys don't have to see the grind of having to date everybody over and over again. It's basically recycled content, and I don't really want to subject anybody to that because it's a waste of time. We don't want to talk to Augustus here. We want to access the construction store. Actually, we want to go down here and access this section of the construction store. And we want to try and build ourselves a factory. We're going to need 50 grand for it. I don't remember if we have that. Probably should have checked. Where is it? This, right here. Do we have enough? No, we don't. Damn it. Okay, I think we're going to have to go and possibly think about, you know, just getting some money, getting some fish, pretty much figuring all of that out, right? Now, I've actually got a sneaky little suspicion that we can do this with the mining equipment pretty easily. So, where are we? Over here. We've also got a story mission just down here that we can activate, and one more somewhere else. This one here, the perfect trap. This one is the final strand in the story arc that we are currently going through. Don't know who we're about to talk to. They're either in the mine or they're up in the church. Let's take a chance in the mine. It's probably going to be in the mine. Do I want to pay $200 for access? Absolutely. Send me in, baby! I'm also recovering from a cold, so I do apologize to everybody if my energy is not like, woo, let's go, yeah, baby, that kind of stuff.
Here's what's going to happen next.
I got a cold.
The mayor will let slip at a fireside meeting that we've already found the all-source computer, and that we'll be destroying it. This will get the thief's attention for sure. But before that, we'll need you to make the trap device itself. Can you do that?
Sure!
Okay, great. The research lady's already made a craft recipe for us. Here, make it quick and don't let anyone see you building it.
All right, back to home we go, I suppose. We could probably actually take a look at this temporary store and sell all of the excess crap that we've got as well. These are different ores. Or not. We'll actually just go home, build this. Awesome. Let's see what it is. We are very close, by the way. We are very close to finishing the story. There are 2 more arcs that we need to go through, assuming we have just completely, you know, trivialized this one mission right here, and we're about to beat it in like a few seconds. Okay, we'll jump on all of our cooked foods. Assembly station. Which one was this thing? Probably wasn't a large fish tank or a comprehensive cutter. Probably wasn't the all-source model either. What are we looking at? Fish display, advanced skeever, recycle machine. What? Construct the trap device. How do I do this? Mission. Perfect trap. We need to construct basically just a trap. I don't know where we craft this. Maybe in the work table? Possibly? What's in here? There are new things that we can build. What are they? The trap device. Great. We have trivialized it. Nice. Whoa, this thing's big. All right, future glue. Let's go. Emily is a little bit upset that we didn't. Let's give her a pumpkin pie. Why not? Emily. Hey, I've got you something. You're going to love it. There you go. Got 65 pumpkin pies.
So good to eat.
Yeah, doesn't it just? They've been sitting in my pocket for so long. All right, we'll hand this back over to Arlo, and then I'm pretty sure we're just going to have to wait a day. Man, this thing's big, isn't it? We're just going to have to wait a day, and then after that, we will have unlocked the Somber Marsh, which is the area that we have been trying to get to for a few hours.
Let's go install it. We've cleared an area in the ruins on the western plateau. I'll go grab a few more people and wait for you there.
Oh, I thought I was going to get to say something, but I don't. My mistake. My mistake indeed. Okay, where are we meeting him? I wasn't actually listening. Probably the Civil Corps, right? That's where he works. That's probably where he's going to get us to go and meet him. Let's go around this wee hill over here. Oh, yeah, actually, it wasn't the Civil Corps. It's just down here. All right, where is everybody? In the clinic? Maybe? I see the marker on the map. There is somebody in here. Hello. Install the facelifter. What, seriously? Oh, we need copper wire. I think that allows us to change our character, which we're probably not going to do because Dolph Hattler, he loves the sight of his own face. Why would he ever change that? But let's just finish it off anyway. We'll go back home while we're waiting for Arlo to go and do his thing. We'll get 6 copper wire and then we'll bring it straight back over. Man, this cage is insane, isn't it? This one right here, 6 copper wire. We need to split 6 off and we'll put this back. And we'll hop back on future glue. And all the way back we go. Where are we installing this? Clinic, right? I mean, we were literally just there. Also, look at how good this horse is now. We've upgraded its stats to maximum. And I'm pretty sure we also sold Epic Flying Horse. Hilariously, he's a friend of mine and I sold him. But he is definitively worse than the other horse that we have.
This is incredible. This relic can change people's faces freely and painlessly. I've already tried it several times. I've written a letter to my teacher. He'll be excited as I am. Well, I don't know how many people will actually use it. It is scary technology after all. But if you ever want to try it, be my guest.
I was waiting for more dialogue options, and I just didn't get anything. So, all right, we've finished this one. We can now go... We need to head for the ruins. Okay, which ruins? Probably the ones in the desert, right? No. On Starlight Island? I'll find out when I open my map. Oh, what's this? It may actually be this one up here on the Western Plateau. We could probably also think about maybe building a couple of the DD stops and then placing them up there just for convenience's sake. But we are never going to go back to the Western Plateau again, so I don't think we're going to bother. Actually, Jesus, that pumpkin's getting huge. I'm pretty sure that's actually going to win the next competition. Absolutely mental. Who would dare make a pumpkin that big? It's so large. Oh, I fixed all of my performance issues, by the way. I got 2 rip jaws. So I've got about 32 gigabytes. Oh, I was so close to that. Got 32 gigabytes of RAM now, so everything that I try and do is actually going to work as I want it to. Because I got a lot of programs that are like kind of running in the background as well. I use voice mod to line this mic through and be able to change it on the fly while I'm playing with games. And I also got another mixer for this mic here. So that's, like 3 applications already in use in the background. And they are no small applications either. They are pretty comprehensive. All right, let's get into this crap dungeon that we didn't actually like that much. Yeah, okay, we'll install it. We'll come back and we'll polish off all of these dungeons with the with the gun that we get in the Somber Marsh. I think it's called the Spitfire or something like that.
Took you long enough? Come on, let's install your trap and test it out.
Oh. I wonder if it's egg.
Someone's coming.
What? One of ours?
Didn't look like it. Hide.
That is
must
so
be the thief.
inconspicuous.
Did he follow us here?
Our lucky day. Not so sneaky now, are ya?
Who are you? You followed us here, didn't you?
Not too far, Smiley. We designed this to hold a rhino, so this thief will be in here for a while. We'll have ample time to ask him questions. For now, I want to see who's under that mask.
Are you done?
What?
Clever setting up a trap like this.
Remember how I was talking about audio frequency stimulation and how it gives me a little bit of vertigo? That's actually the frequency right there. It's about there and underneath that I start getting that weird dizzy sensation.
That's right.
But you made one mistake.
We're not
Second
dealing
cutscene.
with a simple thief here, people. He's a knight.
That must be my lucky day. I've always wanted to fight a knight.
Cut it out, Arlo. Spread out. We'll take him together.
Boss fight!
Okay, I ran away like a coward. Let's use this hammer, I suppose. He doesn't really hit that hard, honestly. This right here, I'm pretty sure is also the final boss in the game, and he doesn't really do a lot of damage, does he? He's a bit of a chump. I mean, he's not attacking us, to be fair, but I still think he's a bit of a chump. He is going down like Charlie Brown, though. Eat hammer, piss clown. Truly a fight for the ages, huh? Oh yeah, flex. There you go. Big flex. It's just ridiculous. I don't even really know what I'm looking at, to be quite honest. I know he's got a bunch of these abilities. Oh no, Sam has been killed. Now, since I already know that this guy's the in-game fight, I wonder if we beat him here and we don't have to fight him right at the end of the game. We just straight up get his OP sword. We are going to find out very, very shortly. Also, I did a little bit of level grinding to try and go... Oh, we are actually very... For fuck's sake. I actually tried to cancel the attack that I was doing, but it didn't let me. So we actually just died. Oh, cutscene?
Well, I've had enough fun. I must bid you all farewell.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, my ankles. Wow, the animations are really, really coming into form here.
Good day.
So that was a knight.
So that's what happened.
I'm leaving right away. I need to report this to the Alliance Council. If a knight is around here looking for the All-Source, then I'm afraid it's no longer a case of local crime. I'll take the passcode key with me.
Yes, you must. I'm tempted to telegraph our representatives as well.
Don't. At least not yet. Wait for word from the Council. I'll also try to bring some reinforcements. You guys did well today. It's not easy facing a knight. Keep your heads up and keep on your guards. Portia will need you guys now more than ever. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Be careful.
Molly, wait. I'll send you off.
I can't believe Portia is facing a crisis like this.
What should we do, boss?
With the passcode key gone, there's not much we or the thief can do. So we wait. Put a guard at the research center at all times, just in case.
I didn't get a single line of dialogue in that entire mission. What the fuck are these developers at Pathea Games thinking? Don't they know that this is supposed to be immersive? What is going on? It's like all quality control just... As soon as you made it to the desert area, all quality control was just like, well, why would we give a fuck anymore? We've already sold all of our quota copies. My horse was stuck for a little bit as well. Okay, who's next? Diddy Stop, and we also have this little area down here, which doesn't really look like a mission to me. I wonder who it is. We'll come down here anyway, after we grab all of our resources. And, okay, we only got 3 hard aluminum. We'll come all the way down here and we'll see who has the next quest for us. Because I don't think this is going to be a story quest. I think it's just going to be a, either a wrap-up or just a person who wants to talk to us about making them a couple of stone stools or something like that. Hey, this place is actually expanding. There's more shops than I remember. All right, we need to go over here. Whee! I'm here. Okay. Why is this marked on the map? Why am I traveling to Starlight Island? Oh, this game does... Oh, here we go. Hey, you're here. Almost brings a tear to my eye, doesn't it? Finally, a place the pine cocks can truly call home. Look, they're like fish in water. Or like birds in air. Wait a second, birds can fly! What if they fly off the island? Why would they do that? Some of them might want to get back to where they were before, but we mostly rescued the chicks. They might not make it across the water. Maybe I can build something to help you solve the problem. Right, you're a builder. You can make something to help them. Now, what attracts pine cocks? Something that can keep them in place. Ah, of course. Music soothes the savage, beefy beast. I'll conduct some research as to what kind of sounds pine cocks are attracted to. In the meantime, you can get me a loudspeaker to play it on. I love it when a plan comes together. This guy just referenced the A-Team despite never having seen the A-Team. I'm pretty sure that the loudspeaker is actually the other option that we could have made when we were building the forest whatsamajig. I am going to take all these coconuts that I can, though. Huge source of food, and also this coral. Because we can craft them into necklaces. I won't worry about anything that's like not on the direct path, but I will be taking it regardless. Okay, we got to go all the way back now. We got to make ourselves a fucking loudspeaker. I think that's going to require a bunch of leather, which is going to require some skeever weighting. I theorize that that's the case. Horse? Hello, horse. Let's go! Let's go! This way. All the way home. Probably could just take this, the bus stop. Back, right? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's tiny. Okay, Diddy stop all the way back home. It takes 22 minutes. We're speed running now. We're getting really fast at the game. We want to make a loudspeaker, which is on this here work table, and we already have the... No, we don't. I think we're actually going to have to go to the research center and buy it. I bet we could probably actually bust out this mission today before the sun goes down. I know it's almost 2 p.m. on a cloudy day, but I do think that if we remain positive, we can do this. We'll go straight in anyway. All right, right here, I think we buy the framing dummy. Okay, none of these. What's this? Loudspeaker, this is the one. Yeah, I'm happy to trade that many discs. We actually have a bunch of discs because I went mining. There we go, we learned it. Yeah, I got 222 discs because I went mining with this drill. I know I keep saying that this drill is amazing. I'll actually show you when we get to the Somber Marsh because I'm pretty sure it's going to unlock a new tier of ores and stuff for us to mine. Or at least it's going to have better loot. I wouldn't know yet, I haven't been there. So, when we get to the Somber Marsh, I'll show you just how amazing this drill is. Whee! Okay. Let's see if we've got enough to just make this loudspeaker straight off the bat. How do we make this thing, actually? We might need a couple of leather horns for it, which is going to require leather. Is it an assembly index thing? It might be. What are all the new things? No. What? Where do we make this thing? Loudspeaker, right here. Okay, so we need one more copper plate. Well, we can actually bust this out like today as well. If we go to the work table, we can make 2 copper coils, and we also need to make 1 more copper plate, which I'm very happy to do. Let's do that now. Copper, wrong machine. Here, copper plate. Which one are you? Yeah. We can make 25 of these bad boys. Let's do it. Why not? We can also harvest our trees, all of the ores and explosives from our trees. Great. Okay, so while that's cutting, what else do we need for this big horny thing? 4 hardwood planks. I'm happy to do that. Let's put these coconuts into the food ingredients chest. Or not. Where's the other one? There. Yeah, we've got them in here. We've got 8 coconuts so far, which is not nearly enough. We got a bunch of mining stuff that we could probably think about depositing. And if it doesn't fit, we can always stick it in the other crap chest that we created, can't we? We've got some diamonds, 12 diamonds, that's quite a few. Got a bunch of this aluminum ore that we probably don't need to deposit just yet. We've got a full stack of this lead now. All right, let's take a look at our inventory. I see, okay, we got composite boards, but we actually want to spend that on a factory. We need 2 copper coils. Let's just get that now. 2 copper coils, we can make 34. Fantastic. Let's put these in. Boom. What else? 4 hardwood planks, which we have. I know this because I made a heap of them. Well, I suppose I only have 12. That's probably not good. We could probably put some more on the boil. Let's do that, actually. Let's put some more hardwood planks on the other cutting machine. This one here. Hardwood planks. We have so much wood, by the way. I also went down and I cut the entire forest at the waterfall down too. We also need 9 copper plates. We're working on that. 2 simple circuits. Let's go into here. We'll go into our marker chest. 2 simple circuits. Right here. Let's split off 2. Great. Put that on our hotbar. Put these back in the chest. And we'll stick them right in here. Apparently the circuits are the crank handle. Doesn't make sense to me. And 9 copper plates. So we could probably go check to see how long these will take. Quite a while, actually. We may as well just sleep. Because then we get the new mission arc tomorrow as well. Great. Nice. We're finished with the Western Plateau. We are absolutely done with it. We're never going back there again. Fuck that place. Wake up. Probably should put on a little makeup. But I'm not going to. All right. Oh, it looks like a lot of stuff is almost done. Cotton is almost done. I've also been harvesting the farming plants as well while I've been kind of up and about creating all this crap. I got 2 data discs. Where the hell did I get those? Oh, probably from the mine. All right. Dear citizen, the autumn festival is almost upon us. We'll be having our annual Portia cook-off on the day of the festival. There's actually a hack for this. I can't remember what it is. The thief that stole from the research center before turned out to be a knight. I know, I was there. We consider him armed and dangerous. I know, I was there. If you see his whereabouts, please inform the civil court right away. The civil court. Wow. I cannot begin to describe how stupid these people are. They should damn well know. Ek is doing nothing today, it seems, which is probably fine. We got a lot of resources anyway. Come to the Pinecocks. We can now make the... what's-a-majiggy? The thing, right? All right, let's put all of this refinement stuff into the chest that we just got. We got a lot of stuff, actually. Got a bunch of trails. These are weapons. Probably not going to use them too much. Got these bricks. And we also have plates, copper plates. Let's split 9 off so we can use them. Great, and we'll put these others in the chest. Probably going to need a few more in the future. Boom. We've done it. Nice! Okay, we've got the loudspeaker now. Let's take this thing off of our hotbar. It gives me a little bit of PTSD flashbacks to when we installed all of those music boxes. We've got some textiles. We've got a bunch of textiles. We've got this carbon fiber. We have... Well, that's it, actually. We've got some makina. These here silicon chipsets. We've got a bunch of these. We've got some weapons. Got a lot of these trails, actually. We've got 12 trails. It's a bit silly. We've got a bunch of stuff we can stick in the mining chest because it'll stack, like this sulfur and that, whatever that was, and that bronze. Got some lead ore. I think we'll just keep the rest of this on our hotbar. It doesn't really matter that much. But we could also probably take the food that we have and we can stick it inside of the second, probably in the crap chest, right? No. Second food ingredients chest, the wooden one. The empty one. Great. Awesome. All right, I suppose we'll just go straight to install this loudspeaker. Future glue. Let's go. All right, all the way back down here. And I think we'll just bust this mission out as soon as possible. This isn't necessarily one that we actually want to deal with. I just don't actually know how to get the next story mission to trigger. I think we wait a couple of days, right? We just wait. Well, I mean, that night, it bust out like a bat out of hell, didn't it? Let's just ride it. Let's just ride our horse there. Yep, let's go. Now, I want to make it clear that I do not like Toddy. And neither do you. Toddy is basically the simp for Lee. And we do not like Lee or any of his allies. Except Nora, she's okay. I'll take this coconuts, obviously. But we're also going to come over here and we're going to place down some soothing jazz with our hammer. Why do we hammer that in place? Perfect timing. I've been carrying the record for the pine cocks on my person at all times for just this occasion. Turns out pine cocks love princess sounds, somber blues harmonica, and exotic drum beats. Who knew? Yeah. I hope they like the song. Now that that's taken care of, I was just about to feed the birds, by the way. Would you like to try? I have some snake fruit here, their favorite. I'd love to. Like this, just ever so gently. Place the fruit on the ground. Why did we save him? Yeah, I didn't have any time to feed them yesterday. Looks like they didn't take kindly to that. Part of the trouble with being a conservationist is your primary constituency doesn't have its own interests at heart. I left plenty for them, but you can tell by their stomachs that they ate it all up a day before. I can't keep coming out here every day. If only there was some sort of machine to feed them in moderation, a machine that feeds birds, some kind of bird feeder. I can help you with that, but I don't want to. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll need to ask Petra for help first. All right, let's get away from this cacophony. I mean, it's probably the catchiest song in the game, but it's got associations with Toadie, which we don't like. Yeah, that was horrible. Okay, let's board the boat back to Portia, I suppose. Maybe we'll try and fiddle around with the next story mission, if we can force it to spawn. Where would it be? There is actually a mission over here. Toby desires something, screw him. A model breeder. I don't really want to help Toddy with his perverse bird breeding obsession. I've got better things to do with my time. Like create a harem. It's just nasty. I suppose it's the only thing we've got to do. We could probably just sleep, honestly, and then ignore Toddy. I think that's exactly what we do, right? I think we just ignore Toddy. All right, let's get on the bus and we'll go straight home for a nice sleep. I also can't see anything because it's raining. Can you guys see anything? Not really, no. Okay. Damn it, Toadie, get out of my face. We're gonna take our horse all the way back home so that we can get into bed. They didn't ask me to build anything for the story mission, did they? I'm pretty sure they didn't. Okay, let's go to sleep. Now, the next story mission that we are going to come across is about a bunch of keys. And I'm not sure if it takes place on the Somber Marsh or if we need to do it to unlock the Somber Marsh, but it's definitely going to be something we want to rush. We'll get to see all the story. Okay, we'll check in here. Go away, Ack. Come on. All right, we don't have any mail, annoyingly. Probably should have just looked for the icon. We've got a bunch of refinement stuff, like these bricks and these plates and this hardwood planks. Very nice. I think that was literally it, though. I suppose we'll just keep all of this other crap on us. Oh, we've also got 14 advanced engines, which is a little bit overkill. We also need to gather up a bunch of money, don't we? We have 44 grand, which is pretty close to what we need for the factory. But we are definitely going to need to go and get that money probably sooner than later. We could probably actually go mining, which is a great source of experience, and we will also be able to test out this drill. We can sell all of the ores that we get, like just straight off the bat. We can rob everybody of their money. We'll trick Toddy into thinking that we actually want his service when we only want his car. Then we'll run straight up here. I've got a process, by the way. I figured this one out. You basically just come into the highest tier cavern that you can because the ores that you can get are more expensive as they climb. We should probably actually just reset this place first, because I have done a number on it, and in the next 10 minutes, I'm probably going to hollow out the entire cavern in front of you as well. Oh, we forgot to upgrade our relic scanner. Yeah, sure, let's do it for 5 grand. It's only 5 grand, and we're going to make a lot of money anyway, so what's the harm? So, yeah, here's my theory, right? If we get reliable ores... Actually, let me just really quickly check the Portia wiki and make sure that we're getting the most efficient cost per time that we can get. Because some of these ores are worth more than others, aren't they? Wow, that's not helpful. Raw materials and quarrying. Oh, that's not helpful. Maybe I just go into the quarrying areas. Materials, yeah, this is what we want. All right, aluminum ore is worth 2 per, so that's a pretty good one to just go for. Igneous rock is worth 12 per, but there's not much of it that spawn every day. Lead ore worth 2, magnesium ore worth 2, marble worth 5, but we can't get a lot of it. Niter is worth 8, but again, we can't get a lot of it. It's only available in the collapsed wasteland or from our tree. Rubies, pretty good source of income as well at 300 each. Sapphires, 150 gold each. Sulfate is 10 each, but it's kind of hard to get it. Tin ore, fine. Titanium ore. Oh, I think I've accidentally just spoiled something for myself. So there is actually going to be a new tier of ores. And they cost 3 per. So basically we just want to get all of the high tier ores that we can possibly get our hands on here in this mine. Jesus, look at this thing go. Isn't this absolutely mental? And don't worry about the stamina, which I am aware is rapidly depleting, because we have lots and lots of foods to combat that. So we're going to fill up our bag, basically, and then we're going to go over somewhere else, and we're going to try and sell all of this. This is how I did it before. This is how I got 220 of those discs. We could probably also get a bunch of these discs, and we could go to the church, buy a bunch of the stuff from there, and then sell it to an actual store in exchange for money. That's probably also going to be a pretty good one. You can also see that I have an entire stack of aluminum already, and I'm pretty sure I've only been farming for like a minute, right? Like, just 1 minute. Wow. The experience you get from this is very lucrative too. We need to get ourselves to 42, level 32. We're at 40 currently, and it seems like this is actually just going to be the fastest way we can do that. Just mass drilling and excavating. Basically fracking, I suppose. We're not really using any vibration detection technology, but we are using a gigantic drill, which BP themselves would probably be jealous of. Yes. Yes! Mine, my pretties! We've also found what looks like a joystick. What is it? A keypad. Nice, that's actually an item we can use. Let's eat a bunch of crap and refill our stamina because we ran out. Let's keep on going. We'll get all of this aluminium ore that we can, and then we'll go and sell it to somebody. I think Paulie's going to buy it. Although I have noticed that a lot of people in a lot of stores definitely buy the ore materials, certainly more so than the fish. So we'll go to a store and we'll see basically how the cost to time we spend translates to fishing as well. Because with our fishing, we get a crown fish, right? Which is 5,000 bucks every maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So if we mine all of this out, and I can see on the timer that I've only done this for a couple of minutes already. We'll mine all of this out, we'll refresh our stamina every time we need to, and then I think we'll just go straight back home. We'll go into town, we'll sell all of this, and then we'll just go straight to bed. Because we are going to get a lot of money for this. Every ore that we're getting is worth 2 gold. So we've already got a couple of grand. Just in the pocket already. Looking pretty good, honestly. I do not want to open my inventory just yet because I know it's going to be absolutely packed full of crap. And I don't really want to see that just yet. Okay, we'll come over here. Start mining out this little area as well. Great, we're out of stamina. That's okay, we'll just eat more. And we'll go back to the drill. And straight back to business. Okay, so we're at the 3-minute mark now. I think I'll do this for like 5 minutes. Just another couple of minutes of drilling. It is satisfying though, isn't it? As soon as I finish with the 5 minutes and I go to a store and I see how much money I can get for all of these ores, I'll show you the giant cavern. I'll show you the giant cavern that this drill has hollowed out. We might not even be able to kind of fly up to the surface fast enough. Nice. Got another engine. That's going to be worth a bit of money. Probably also start selling all the other Markina that we get down here. We have literally made it to the bottom as well. A little bit of iron. We'll take the iron. Why not? I'm pretty sure it costs the same. Or maybe it doesn't. I know that manganese, aluminium, and... oh, what's that other ore? There's one other ore that's unique to this area here. They cost 2 per ore. Man, gone are the days of us buying ores at the store. I'm sorry for rhyming everything. I cannot help it. Everything just ends up having to rhyme anyway. We're also getting a lot of kind of like archaic pieces. Whoa. Look at all of this. Look at this. Okay. Just got a minute left to go. I might actually just go up here and grab this thing. Whatever it is. It's a fish sub piece. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay. Let's refill our stamina and maybe we'll empty our stamina one more time, I think. Because this is the 4th time we've run out, right? All right. Let's go this way next because we are kind of running out of options in the other direction. Just sand, unfortunately. That's annoying. This was a huge vein, by the way. Bigger veins than on my arms. All right, great. Take all of this as well. Whoa, okay, we found a subterranean basement. Whether or not we actually want to go in here, probably another question entirely. What is this, actually? Is this an area we can go into? What is this? Oh, that must be the bottom of the entrance. Also, these upgraded glasses tell us exactly what we're looking at, too. So, now... Oh! Oh, that's fantastically handy. I think we actually want to go get that, right? Absolutely want to come get this. Nice. What is it? AI model piece 5. What is it? Ah, it's actually a new relic. All right, where was that other thing that we were just looking at? It was in the kind of same direction, wasn't it? It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Parts boxes, steel cables. Marco's tail, this right here. That's what we want. Because I don't know what that is. It might be a book. And if it's a book, we can give it to the library to kind of keep filling out the library as we go. Nice. Nice. That's actually a videotape. That sucks. Okay, we'll come up, and I don't know if we'll actually be able to get out here in one jetpack pump. No, we cannot. We're stuck. Great. All right, I'll come up here, and then maybe straight up from here. Look at this canyon, by the way. Look at this thing. Jesus! The drill is so good. I'm gonna take all of this. because we've still got some stamina, so we may as well burn it before we go to bed. Good, good, good. And we're about to fall into the pit, which we don't necessarily want to do. Okay, great. We also leveled up, which is fantastic. That's probably a pretty good high note to end this mining session on. We'll go back. And we will go back home. We'll go sell all of our materials, and then I think we'll go to bed, straight to bed. Good. So I think I actually did that entire thing for about 6 minutes. Where's the nearest bus stop? It's probably over here, right? Awesome. So you can probably see at a fairly distant glance, you don't even need to be close to look at it, that the drill is absolutely overpowered, and we definitely did a good choice by specializing into the skill tree that allows us the access to the drill and the better efficiency with the drill as well. Go away, Toddy. Let's go see if anyone's open. It's only 3 in the afternoon, so it should be fine all around here. Let's go talk to Big Brother first. Hey, Paulie. All right, we want to sell all of this. Whoa! Oh, nice. 10 grand for 5 minutes work is pretty damn decent. Great. Let's sell all of the mining stuff that we've got in our inventory, because we don't necessarily want to keep any of it. All of the stone as well. Get rid of that. There's manganese. We don't really want either. What else we got? We got tin. And we got all of this and some lead as well. And we also got some manganese. Great. I think that's about it, to be honest. We've also got automated planter data chips. I'm not sure if ACK has this. We'll go ask. And we've also got a keypad. I don't know if this has been placed in a museum, though. Let's ask the inventory screen. Doesn't say. It does say attack plus 10. We might actually already have one. We've also got this here fish sub piece. So we have all of the pieces that we need to restore this item. We'll go and do that before we go to bed. I don't think we have to go back to the research lab to do this either, because we've got a recovery machine over here on site, or a recycle machine, one of the two. This thing right here. Hey, and it takes from the things that we already have. So what does this thing do? It takes time. That makes sense. All right, then, let's go straight to bed. We're not going to ask Petra about breeding animals. Like, come on. Come on, game. What do you think I am? Some kind of foul pervert? I may be a heinous war criminal, but I draw the line at bird sex. Just nasty. Our Desert Abandoned Ruins pass is about to expire, but that's fine, because that's $600. We need to find more places to sell this stuff, right? Because I think it's going to be well worth our time to start mining at this point. We'll take Future Glue with us. We might actually want to go straight back to mining. Possibly even. The fish sub has actually completed. Great. What is this thing? Let's ask the inventory screen. It gives us literally nothing. Can we place it? Yes. All right, to the museum it goes. It's not open yet though, so I think we'll... I don't see any story either. I just don't. Maybe I should check the map. We got a couple of skill points too. So, which one is it? This one here. This is the skill that upgrades the damage of the drill. Great. What do we want to specialize into? Photographer? No. Social maniac? No. Intimate interaction? No. Oh, maybe actually. Daily interactions with other people increases by 1. So we could probably get, I don't know, just from conversation we could get 6 points. I think we specialize into combat. Let's increase defense, because that is just insanely valuable. And we also wanted to take a look at the mission screen as well, which we completely ignored. Great. We get a bubblefish stew. Actually, this is worth doing. Maybe we do go ask Petra. No, let's go buy the factory right now. We can't do it right now because it's not open. That's annoying. Okay, we got to burn a little bit of time then. Maybe we should give some meat to Scraps. Hey, Scraps, I got something for you. It is meat. Enjoy. And also, how are you? Great. Bye. Alice is over here too. Let's give her a gift of... Oh, we don't actually have any of those necklaces she likes anymore. Okay, we'll think about that later. I am going to buy the flowers off of her because they are a rare commodity, but also they're really, really good gifts for pretty much everybody. All right, what are we doing over here? Total tools. We can probably take a look and see if they'll buy... Hey, they will. Nice. We actually got most of this from mining deliveries as well, so we're just going to sell all of this crap. That's in our inventory because we are going to go back to the mine later today, just given that it's an insane source of income. All right. Probably sell this to this keypad. We'll come out and we'll sell it if we can't stick it in the museum over here. All right, let's see when it opens. It's probably going to be like 8 a.m. 9 a.m. Jesus Christ. All right, we'll come back here later. We're going to go straight back to the ruins then. If that's the case, we'll come straight back down here. We'll farm up a little bit more ores. And also, I should probably take a quick look while we're here at how to trigger the next area. Okay, sorry. I am looking at a wiki right now, basically on how to get all of these things built. It looks like there's going to be a crafting commission that's put up eventually that will serve us as the next story mission, but I don't necessarily think the game will just kind of lead us on without telling us that it's available. If it does, I'm going to be pretty upset. That is just horribly... It would be terrible communication skills by Pathea Games. Although at this point, this is exactly what we've come to expect from them. Zero communication. Because they've moved on to a different game. All right, let's try hollow out another area of the cavern. Maybe this giant lump right here. Or maybe this giant lump over here. Oh, there's one. There's a good lump right there. Let's take this lump out. Nice. We are blowing through it. Nice. Good gravy. This drill is insane, isn't it? It just absolutely wails away on everything it comes across. I wonder how much damage it does to enemies. Probably not a lot. Hey, look at the vein we found. Found a real big vein in here. Got a bit of iron, got a lot of aluminum. Got some lead coming in from this as well. For some reason, I'm not grabbing this. All right, we'll keep on busting through all of this. We'll try and take out this vein as best as we can. Nice. Very nice. We've almost got a full stack of aluminum. Hilarious. I think we actually might have a full stack of aluminum. Yeah, let's just kind of spin around in a circle. Let's stand on the ores and spin around in a circle, because I think that's actually the best way of getting this mined out. Man, this is insane. I can't believe I didn't try this earlier. I thought I was going to save the drilling until the Somber Marsh, but it doesn't actually seem like I need to. Awesome. Refilled all of our stamina. Hilarious. That was crazy. This thing's absolutely insane. Go drill! You know, if B-Drill, the Pokemon, had one of these on its ass, I guarantee it would not lose a single fight. Ever. It would just be unbeatable. Even if you tried to fuse it with like a Snorlax or something like that. Actually, a Snorlax with drills for arms would be insane. Although it would probably encroach on ethics. Probably not a good idea, because that's just mad science. Attaching drill arms to animals. Just wrong. Kind of like the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Man, that one was dark, actually. That was a fucking dark movie. I was not expecting it to be like that. It kind of felt, in a way, it was made by Sea Shepherd. We're quite famous for fear-mongering animal rights to people. I mean, I approve of what they do. I just don't approve of how they do it. Because they're kind of angry and violent in their ways. Which is the opposite effect. It's kind of like fighting fire with fire. Why would anyone do that? All right, let's take more of these spice steaks and let's go back to drilling. Okay, the museum is now actually open too, which is quite nice. Maybe I'll check the calendar actually. Check the calendar right now. Because what I think is that on the Monday Fireside, we're probably going to get an announcement saying we're going to build a bridge to the Somber Marsh. So it may even be in our best interest just to kind of skip through, wouldn't it? Okay, we got everything in here. Let's try not to trap ourselves, and we'll bust out of here with our... Oh, fuck. With our jetpack. I think we screwed ourselves a little. Oh, no, we didn't. There is, in fact, a way out. All right, let's try this one next. What's in here? Not a lot. Maybe there's something down? Nope. The vein is over. Nice. Aaron Jesus just took a piss on us. There's a bunch of sand right around us, which is probably not anything we want. So let's move again. Probably gonna have to refresh this area very shortly. If this vein here doesn't pay dividends, we are going to refresh the zone. We'll get ourselves a nice huge pocket for only like 20 bucks as well. It costs literally nothing to reset the area. Okay, we've done it. Let's go back to the entrance and reset the mine, unless there's something just around here. I mean, I won't go through loading screens if I don't have to. I do see a big one here. Let's take this. Well, I said big. It ends very, very quickly and abruptly, which is probably not amazing. It would indicate to me that the kind of distribution that the game has spawned is limited only to this big hole. Although, we are finding luck. We are getting very, very lucky. In fact, we're drilling this out so quickly that we're actually getting a little bit of artifacting every time a piece of the landscape disappears as well. It looks kind of jank, actually. Something I'd expect out of like a shovelware MMO. Oh, Starfield. I've pre-installed it, by the way. I'm pretty sure this video is going to go out before Starfield comes out on September 6th here in New Zealand. Or maybe even September 7th here in New Zealand, because Bethesda are an American company and they don't really give two shits about anybody else in the world. Much like their opinion of America, where they live and work. Which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose good companies don't last forever. Just ask Google. Or Yahoo. Actually, Yahoo were never good, were they? They were selling everyone's data right from the get-go. Okay, I take back my compliment of Yahoo. Fuck them. But yeah, Starfield's going to come out, and I have no idea what to expect, because Bethesda consulted notorious shitposter Elon Musk on how the space in a video game would work. And you know exactly what Elon Musk is going to do. He's going to be all like, well, in a video game, there'd be no gravity anywhere, even if you were standing on an astral body, and meteors come at you from all directions, and they blow open your spacecraft, and there's no way of defending against them. Yeah, when there's a spaceship in space, it cannot move without a propulsion system. So if you've started idling in space, there's literally nothing you can do. You know, just that kind of shit, basically. We also just discovered a summer doll. I hope that's not going to be like a blow-up doll or something like that, because it very well could be. I'm a little apprehensive about building that now. We don't really want Ack around, and he seems to be a notorious pervert as well, so anything that we can do to keep Ack away from us would be beneficial. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for Starfield, but at the same time, Bethesda has not released a good game in the last 10 years, like hands down. They had a hand in creating some of the worst features in Arcane's Deathloop, when Arcane was probably acquired hostily, and then merged into Bethesda. So now Arcane is a subsidiary of Bethesda. Yeah, they fucked up a little bit of Deathloop, which Arcane had very, very strong sensors that Bethesda were going to do by implying deadlines on them that they just couldn't maintain. And then when Redfall came out, that was a flop, unfortunately. I played a bit of it with my friends, and it was fun with friends, but it was fun because friends, not because Redfall. It's just very, very clear that Bethesda got their hands on Arcane, and then, you know, kind of crippled the company from the inside out like a fungus or a virus. Although all of this could also be attributed. Oh, we're actually full in our bag. Oh, that looks great. Okay, let's go home. We'll sell all of this crap that we've got. Yeah, both of these companies were acquired by Microsoft, and Microsoft are quite famous for doing dirties every chance they get. However, in saying that, the Game Pass, the PC Game Pass, has actually been a stellar addition to society. I've talked about this quite a few times. I imagine in this line of stream as well. But good God, you can't get any better a deal if you don't own any games. If you're just like a new gamer, can't get a better deal than Game Pass. It just simply does not exist. Because all the other competitors have tried to compete directly with Steam rather than trying to provide an additional service that people would like. And I feel like everybody else has kind of fucked it up. Like GOG, G2A, Ubisoft, their Uplay launcher, absolute ass. They actually locked me out of my games when I tried to open a Ubisoft game. Which one was it? Rainbow Six Extraction, which is basically an addition to Rainbow Six Siege, but standalone as well in its entirety. Where do we put this? Probably over here, right? Right here. Done. And we also have a keyboard pad. I'm not sure if we can put this down as well, but we'll try. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Now I'm basically... oh, yeah, there's already one on display. Okay, we'll leave. Isaac will do whatever he wants to do. Basically, putting things in the museum is actually fantastic because it generates rapport every time somebody comes into the museum, which is a low chance, but it's a free, like, 10 additional relationship points every time you go in there. Okay, well, come and we'll talk to Petra. Hi, Petra. What's going on?
An automatic bird feeder, you say? It seems like a simple weight calculation mechanism could portion things out for you. I think I can have a blueprint ready for you by tomorrow.
Thank you! I'll tell Tony it was you.
You're welcome. It's our duty and obligation to protect the environment. I'm very happy to be able to contribute.
Great. We just had Petra build a feeding machine. Two things I don't want to deal with ever. Feeding and breeding. Absolutely not. Those are two kinks I am not interested in. At all. And I can be kinky. I once made love without wearing socks. Take from that what you will. I like to think it's a stellar example of my ability to... oh, shit. We can't pick up any of those resources. I think it's a stellar example of my ability to keep open-minded and do things that, you know, would initially make me uncomfortable. Paulie, how much money you got? Enough. Boy, oh boy, he's got a lot. Let's get another bit of cash out of Paulie, because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Oh, he's got no money. Oh, that sucks, Paulie. Mars, you stupid tool. Will you buy all this? Yes, he will. He doesn't have anywhere near as much money as Paulie, though. What do they call? Beta, right? Beta male. Okay, we're going to sell all of this crap to him. Sell all of this magnesium. Here, buy this crap. And buy the rest of my aluminum. He's got $2. What about here? What about this clothing store? Will you buy... oh. We already have recordings of trains. Jesus! These are expensive. Just made $3 grand off of that. And we also got Planet Explorers, which I'm pretty sure we have. That's the other one, right? I'll take a chance. I'm pretty sure it is. We also got Marco's Tale too, which we do not have, and we can sell this here. What's Majiggy as well. What else do we have in our inventory that we can get rid of? What the hell is this? AI model piece 5. All right. Now, I think we get back on our horse. I almost just rode Carol. I'm very sorry, Carol. Oh, actually, Carol, I've got a gift for you. And I know you're going to love it. Because I've got a mod that tells me exactly what people love and do not like. Hi. Gift. It is pigment.
You're so generous.
She actually sold this to us, hilariously, so... it's actually her that's the generous one. She literally shortened the travel time between building rapport with her to literal seconds. Okay, we're back home, and we are ready to dump our archaics, I think. Dump all of our archaics. Archaics, right here. Oh, this is almost full. Maybe we should be dumping it in 2 archaic, 2 furious. Yeah, we probably should now. Right there, 2 archaic, 2 furious. What else have we got? We got these tapes. Again, where are these from? Are they in the archaics? No. Machina? Should probably put this in the crap chest, right? Let's just put these in the crap chest. The mark on the chest is filling up anyway. We don't necessarily want to fill it up. Just got a bunch more recipe chips too. What else? These silicon chipsets we can stick in there without any guilt on our conscience. What is this? We've got another wooden music box, apparently. Great. Great. I'm going to sell that, whatever that... Oh, no. I thought I was actually selling things for a second there. What else have we got? We got these chipsets here that we could probably actually end up selling. 13 of these things. For $2.50 each. Nice. All right, let's start putting these in the crap chest as well. Put them on our bar over here. We'll try and plug them into AC first of all, and if that doesn't work out, we'll just put them in the crap chest for later, right? He's probably here already. No, he left. Oh, that's a shame. We can also harvest these plants, but I actually think we've got a data chip that allows AC to do it for us. We'll go check. He doesn't go far from the town square. Never mind, I was completely wrong. Well, I feel silly. All right, what are we doing? We could go back out mining, but I don't think we need to. Let's actually build this factory now, because we can afford to do so. Yeah, I'm just bragging about my videotape in my hands. What a mad lad. Okay, factory, that's what we need. Oh boy, this thing is big. Can we construct it like... Why can't I... Oh, there we go. Can we construct it here? No. What, like, here? Man, this thing's fucking huge, isn't it? We're probably actually going to have to buy ourselves some new land. Just to get this down. It's going to cost another $100,000, but fortunately, we can go mining and we can make this very easily. Let's sleep. There's not really a lot more we can do today. We'll just go to bed. Actually, let's take a look at our character sheet and see if we can't dump any points into more resources. Cultivation, not interested. Livestock, not interested. What are these? Increase proposed success rate by 10%. Who gives a hoot? +1 action points while dating or playing. That one might be good, because there's 5 points to that. We can increase it by 5 points. We aren't going to do that just yet, though. We'll get on our horse and we will go straight to bed, and we'll see this diagram tomorrow that Petra's going to make us. For this bird feeder. This breeding bird. The breeder. Toddy's a breeder. What a creep. Okay, we're going to bed. We're doing a big sleep. Gonna get all of our energy back, and I think now we kind of want to go and start dumping our inventory, right? We don't have any archaics. Probably didn't have to leave to dump our inventory, to be quite fair. Cutscene?
The Russians have found us!
Oh.
Well, that was lackluster, wasn't it? Okay, let's get our resources, then we'll check our mail after we dump our crap in our chests. What's this one? Farming, probably not too interested in this one. Let's check our helper storage box. We'll put some wood in here, because the helper is refueling all of our crap now. Ak is also here, actually, so while he's here, let's go and try and deposit some chips into his head. How do we do this? Hire. Yes, I want to hire him. Yep. And now upgrade. What have we got? We literally have nothing. That means he should be harvesting all of our... Oh, no. Here we go. Harvest crops. We need the agricultural data chip 1. Do we not have that? We've got number 2. Automated planting data chip. Okay, none of this is useful to us, so we can sell it all. That's good to know, actually. That's going to free up a bunch of space for us. So let's go back into our chests. We'll start depositing all of the stuff we can fit. What else is there? Not a huge amount. Got some coral. Don't know where we're putting this. At all, actually. I don't know where the hell we're putting this. We may as well start putting this into the mining chest. Even though it's like a gathering thing. And actual coral as well. We probably don't need 3 stacks of copper. Let's put the coral in here too. Okay, food. We got a bunch of, honestly. What's this? Large apple. How many of these do we have? We got 1 in our inventory. We can get rid of that. We don't want it. Let's check the Makana chest, because I know we've got a couple of Makana things, don't we? We've got some of these valves. We've got some tapes. Don't know what we can do with those necessarily. We've got a Marishka doll head. Okay, let's go over to the crap chest. And we'll just look at that one first, I suppose. All right, crap. Crap. We have these tapes. Don't really want those. We've got a bunch of the Makana over here. We've got some whippets. Or maybe just the one thing. We also have 414 discs for $75 each. That's insane. Food, we do have quite a bit of. What are these? Large apples. What about the food ingredients? That's full. What about the other one? Wooden storage. Yeah, let's start sticking all of our other food stuff in here. We don't necessarily want it on us. Seaweed, maybe we'll keep that on us just in case. Unless it's another food ingredient. Yep, it is. Let's stick it in this chest. We got a bunch of poos. We'll keep those on us because they're delicious. Honey? Oh yeah, I've got some honey. Beeswax, don't know where the hell that goes. We've got eggs. Hilariously, we have eggs, but we can't really deposit them. There we go. We've got these beeswax. I don't know what this is actually for. We'll keep it on us because it stacks. We've got a bunch of honey as well. Royal honey. What else? We've got some steel cables. That's a refinement item. This right here. We've got some red mushrooms. So, again, back to the chest, again, for food ingredients. None on this one. We're going to have to go down to the other one, deposit it in there. We've got 16 red mushrooms. We've got some people parts in the form of bug eggs. Or did we? Maybe not. Maybe we'll put that back in our inventory. Weird. Weird indeed. We got more crap, actually. God, this is taking ages, isn't it? We will put these tapes all in the same chest with all of these mining ingredients that we have in excess of. We'll try and sell all of the other ones. We've got some seafood noodles. I think we'll just eat these. And we've also got some mushroom crepes, which I think we'll also just eat. Why not? What's the harm? What else have we got? 2 coconuts. Those are food ingredients in the second chest. We've got 2 cows. Might as well keep these cows on us, of course. Replace our bug eggs with them. Oh no, we have to move these bug eggs over here. I think it's probably just better to stack it in our other inventory instead of worrying about it too much. And put these cows back on our hotbar. The summer doll piece, we are going to put in 2 Archaic, 2 Furious. Because I don't think we have any of these. How many of these pieces do we have, actually? We just needed 1 more piece, funnily enough. It's a 2-piece. Not a 1-piece. We've got more mining crap on our second layer of inventory as well. Let's try and fill up this line of area here with things we want to keep on us. This top line here. Probably don't want this wooden music box at all. But we can't really replace it with anything. Oh, yeah, we can. We can replace it with these delicious poos. Awesome. Put that meat there. These shells don't necessarily want them on us, but it's not really harming anybody by being there. I'm trying to square out some areas where I can just dump all of these ores without having to worry about them too much. We've got a bunch of timber. Timber. No. Timber. Probably actually stop paying the tree farm for delivering these to us as well. Because they're only really congesting our inventory every day. We have some refinement in the form of bricks. And I think the rest of this is just going to sale, isn't it? This lead, this iron, this sand. Probably actually just abandon the sand. Make room for a better thing. And we've got these copper ores. Got these bandages and these chrysanthemums. Whatever they do. Okay, let's go straight into our inventory. We'll eat these little bits of food. Or we'll eat them in the mines. We'll go straight into the mine. No, we'll read this mail and we'll see if we can't push the story forward. From Petra. Attached is the automatic feeder diagram we talked about. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by, but a simple machine like this should be easy for you to finish. Good luck. Thanks, Petra. What else? We could probably actually build this thing like on the spot right here. What's it called? Bird feeder, right? Is it on this side of the assembly book? Probably not. Automatic feeder, right here. So we're going to need 3 leather. We have 3 leather. We're going to need 2 aluminum plates. This thing's easy as hell. Let's just do it. All right, 3 leather. Let's take this health regenerating food off of our hopper. 3 leather. That'll be a textile. Textile. Where's our leather? This one right here. 3 leather. Let's pop it on. Nice. Apparently that pipe was made of leather. That does make sense. We need 2 aluminum plates and 1 aluminum steel ingot. Aluminum steel. Am I blind? Okay, we need 2 of these plates here. We can't actually split them inside the chest though, unfortunately. So we'll split them in our inventory. We'll put it back into our chest and we'll just take these ones. Only the ones that we need. And we also need stainless aluminum. That's what we need. That is the shiny one, isn't it? This one. Yeah, it is. Just the 1 brick, please. Nice. And we'll stick this in here. I suppose we could go over and set it up like right now as well, but honestly, I think that Toddy is literally just going to give us more breeding things, right? So you can satisfy his degenerate sexual fantasies. That creep. Him and Leah are 2 peas in the same pod. Gross. I didn't pick up that shell. Probably could have, just so I can make more shell necklaces, but why would I bother if we are not going to be courting any romances until I'm playing off screen? Yep, let's travel to Starlight Island. Let's go! And while this loads, I'm actually going to go and get myself some water. Sorry to do this live, but are we dead? I don't think we're dead, right? We can't be dead. Man, these headphones are chunky looking as hell. Where are we putting this thing? It's just over here, right? Just amongst the burbs. I swear to God, if Toddy asks me to go off and grab him like 1,000 seeds or something like that, I'm gonna be super mad. I could kill these guys as well. They seem pretty calm. They seem calm enough. All right, we got ourselves some coral. Starlight coral, very nice. And we will put this automatic feeder down straight here. I'm standing in it. Does this really dispense food automatically? It seems all too easy.
Of course! All you have to do is fill it up once a week!
How splendid. Thank you so much. Because of our efforts, future generations will be able to enjoy the beauty of the weighty and befuddled pine cock for years and years to come. They're going to be around forever. That man's stupid as hell. All right, let's eat this bubblefish stew. What do we get? I don't remember. I think it just added +1 to our defense, but I can't rightly remember. Again, still taking all of these coconuts. I'm gonna take all the coconuts that I can. I think there's no other place on the island that they spawn, is there? It's literally just in that one spot right there. And can we enter these ruins yet? No. Okay, Starlight Island is actually just a huge waste of time. Unless you need coconuts. In which case, you're just literally going to be scumming the fast travel, because that seems to be what regenerates them on the map. Bit of a shame, but also a bit of a pro tip at the same time. Don't waste your time looking for things that aren't there. Gluey! Let's go! I am excited to see the end of that quest line. That was a horrible one. What is the other quest that we got, right? We got another one, whether people came to our door or not. We just saw them land, I suppose. And there's nothing on the map that will allow us a little bit more insight into the next mission, because Pathea Games have, by this point, gone home. They are done developing this game. There's still more story to play, but they're done doing it. We are going to come in here, and we're going to pick all of these nice little ripe harvests, because I know Ak can plant, so we're going to let him just plant while we harvest until we get that data chip that allows us to force Ak into harvesting it for us. We can literally be a cotton field landlord, but without the racial connotations, simply because our slave is actually a robot. I mean, this is pretty much how it should have been right from the start. We got 4 seeds, and we also have 174 bits of textile material to dump. Boom. There we go. We'll go into the mining chest, of course, and we'll drop these bits of coral in there, and we'll go into the farming chest, I think. Yep. And we'll drop these other cotton seeds in there. I think cotton's pretty much going to be the only thing that we're growing throughout this season. How much are they worth, actually? Because we have so many of these things. We could probably just literally create a cotton field. Textiles. Where's the cotton? Right here. They're worth 5 each. That's not great, actually. Pretty crap harvest, unfortunately. Okay, moving through. Phyllis!
Hi.
Hey, I don't have any thrush cream for you, but I do have these bandages. Here you go. Thank you, but next time you can choose a better one. No. Nora! Hey, I got you something you're gonna love. It's flowers.
I've always wanted this.
Yeah, you're welcome. Lee, you're next. Happy birthday, my dude. It is time for a nice fresh turd.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Eat shit, you dickhead. Anyway, so we're going to use any relics, says Mars. That's why no one else here makes 10 grand a day in mining. It's because they're afraid of the thing that spins. Paulie should have his money back. He does. Let's start selling him all of our crap. Whoa, 500 bucks worth of that stuff. We'll sell him all of these chips as well, because none of these are useful to us. Nice, 4.5 grand in that one. We'll sell these, and whatever these are, and whatever these are, and whatever these are. And we'll also sell all this lead. Or, I don't know what it is, actually. I think there's other stuff over here we can sell, like this, and also this aluminum. Great. And we'll also sell this wooden music box, because we don't actually like them that much. Oh, he doesn't have any more money. That's okay, Mars has heaps of money, and he will buy literally anything. What a chump. There we go. I'll sell that, and I'll sell all of this stuff as well. Good. We've freed up a lot of spots in our inventory. I'm going to get on to Future Glue, and we are going to go back home, I think. No, we're not. We're going over here to the construction yard. Oh, no, we need to buy the land, don't we, to fit the factory. That's okay. So if I could maybe focus on the story missions, that would actually be fantastic, but it doesn't seem like we can because they're not actually triggering, sadly. Let's go to bed. I think we've pretty much done everything that we need to do to go to bed. And I think tomorrow we are just going to go out of our way and possibly think about cancelling the tree farm stuff. Or we could just outlast it and then not refresh it when the time comes, right? We could just not pay them again. What a Disney way of thinking about things. We've got these coconuts. So these are food ingredients for wooden storage. 4 coconuts. Excellent. We'll get on... No, we won't go to Future Glue. We'll just go straight into Purgatory and we'll go to bed. We're getting a lot done, despite the fact that we aren't triggering the next phase of the story. We have completely finished the Western Plateau, like, in its entirety. And now we're working on becoming billionaires. Do we get another cutscene? Anyone to ambush us? Oh.
Got a message from the mayor. He wants you to know that the Alliance Council has made a decision regarding Allsource in the night. He wants you in his office for a meeting today. Got it?
Sure!
Great. Now I have to find Higgins.
Great. Great, we're getting into a meeting with Higgins.
Glad
Oh.
you could join us. Now that everyone's here, let's start the meeting. This here is Miss Ursula, a captain of the Council Guards. She and her team have been sent here by the Council to reinforce us.
She looks nefarious as shit.
Yes. Let me just get to the point. After listening to the report from Molly, the Council has decided that it's imperative that we find the all-source AI right away. It's essential to the survival of the Free Cities in the face of adversaries like Duvos.
Hey, if anybody's actually trying to voice act for a game, this lady is a learning experience. She has a lot of something called hiss, or S, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, it is the 4K frequency that allows people to hear your every time you say an S sound or anything like that in the background. It is really annoying. Don't forget to EQ yourself properly to kind of cut out that that frequency that can be in the between 4 and 5K frequency if you're looking at an EQ.
You want to use it against Duvos?
That's not for me to say.
You know, I'm no.
I have received a telegraph from a representative saying that the majority of the council voted for this. I can't believe it myself.
Sorry, I accidentally tapped on the auto clicker.
Those fools.
I brought the passcode key back with me. I'll need the researchers to help us locate the AI.
How come Molly didn't come?
She's still being debriefed, especially about this rogue knight. She'll come later.
What am I here for?
We might run into situations where we need builders. So I thought a man of your reputation needed to know.
Ha! Reputation! Do you know who this man is?
Also, we'll establish a team to look for and eliminate this rogue knight. Arlo, why don't you lead that team? Take one of my men, Ryder. Start with the perimeter of the town. We don't know where he could be hiding.
That guy over there, that guy right there, Higgins, he sent me porn in the mail. He thought he was tricking me and he just accidentally made his own Rule 34.
Sure.
We'll start looking for the AI right away. I'll be in touch. Any questions?
Oops.
Good. That is all. Meeting adjourned.
So what's my part in this? Seriously, like, what is my part in this? Do I have any missions? What's this? Autumn Festival. Oh, this is that place where we just get lots and lots of items, consumable items, isn't it? Just by dumping a bunch of crap into a pot. All right, we don't have any missions. I don't think we've got anything in our inventory, even though there was a little icon that says new. There is not anything new in our inventory. Okay, let's go mining. What's the harm? Why not? I think if we just go mining, it's going to be fine. Hey, Ursula!
I'm mistaken. If that rogue knight somehow gets ahead of us, there's no telling what that could mean for the free cities.
You can hear the S's, right? Yeah, you usually get that by using a condenser microphone without like a pop filter, like I've got on this thing. Or without using an EQ filter,
Like I've got on this thing.
yeah, that's how you avoid that. Just a little skill if anybody wants to utilize it. We do have a mission over here by Django. Django, what's up?
Oh, nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
I'm wondering, you fought that knight. What was he like?
He was using ancient weapons.
Oh, was he now? Most knights these days use some type of relic. It's like their calling card. The real knights, though, they don't need these corrupted things.
What exactly is a knight?
Didn't you have knights in Barnarock? Anyway, if you're looking for a history lesson, it's best you talk with Isaac. But knights are highly skilled warriors that defend the weak and balance the strong. Or that's how it's supposed to be. But nowadays...
Yeah, we sure as hell didn't have anything like that where I came from.
We're getting off topic. I'm thinking of trying to find this knight and have a talk with him.
You want to reason with him?
That's right. I can't sleep well knowing a do-bad knight is in the neighborhood. Gives me a bad name.
Have you asked the Civil Corps to help you?
Ever since the council's guard showed up, our Civil Corps members have become errand lads for the captain. I know Remington and that Ryder fella have been going around searching for that knight, but I think they're in the mood for talking it out.
Okay, cool.
I highly doubt that knight is going to talk to Django. I actually think that Django is intending to draw swords. Possibly even threaten the knight. Where's our horse? Where's our horse? Surely we would have taken it with us. Isaac, my dude, what's up?
You want to know about knights, and you're not named Toby. Interesting. Sure, I can share my knowledge on the subject. What do you want to know?
Who are the knights?
They first appeared as sellswords during the 1st century of the Age of Darkness. People had no food, so some of the stronger, more capable fighters sold their service and protection to people who could feed them. Eventually, this somehow intertwined with nostalgic notions of nobility and chivalry passed down from the old world society, and these warriors took up a very ancient name for their craft. For the last 2 centuries of the Age of Darkness, the knights became a symbol of righteousness and good, protecting the weak and fighting injustice. But ever since the time of Peach, there's been less and less knights around. We have standing armies, the Civil Corps, and adventurer guilds now. The knights of the old are a dying breed indeed.
This is was just a Google search. How to become a knight.
The rules for knighthood are strict. A person can only become a knight when he or she has been through the accolade process, in which 3 other knights acknowledge and pronounce that person fit for knighthood. That's why there are less and less knights around today. You can't easily find 3 other knights.
Was Django a knight?
That's what he claims, but I think it's just his passing fancy. Django is a featherweight when it comes to combat. I've seen him run from a panbat. Don't be fooled by his sword training.
We've kicked his ass for his lunch money many times. All right, cool.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hey! Whatever Dora says. I don't speak Spanish. We did it! We did it! Hooray! Right, I think Django's outside of home to harass us a wee bit. Let's take these resources, even though it's going to congest our inventory a wee bit. Oh boy, has it. That's not good. All right, we'll check the mail. From Gail. Whoa! Dear Dolph Adler, thank you for all the work you've done with Toadie. It's really nice that he's been able to channel his chakras into something more productive. In fact, you'll be pleased to know that we've awarded Toadie a certificate for Most Improved Portion. Well, good thing they don't know about my pasta. It's an award we made up just for him. Hopefully it'll keep him on the right track. And for you, enclosed is a small thank you for your efforts. Gail. Wait, again, why are they wasting another piece of paper just to sign their name? Just like scribble it right here. It doesn't matter. Or put it over here. Oh no. We got an Ocean's Fortune and a Dragon Suit, which is going to be +1 to an attack and +1 to a crit chance. I think we also got the gold trophy, which is great. Awesome. What's this other one from Django? Hey Dolph, if you have time, can you drop by? I have some questions about this knight you ran into. Django. Yeah, I think we already actually talked to him before we could... Ah, well. Good luck with whatever you're planning, you Philistine sycophant. Right, we will take a look in our inventory. We definitely have this gold trophy, which will improve our max stamina by 10. Very nice. We have max attack +1. Very nice. Let me move my head so that you can see it go up. It is... Which one is it? It's this one right here, right? Nice. Went up by 1. And this one will increase our defense permanently, which is this one here, going up to 344. Very, very cash money. I think I actually... No, I didn't cut myself open on my own microphone. That'd be funny. We do have these aroma apples, which actually restore a lot of stamina, so maybe we'll just keep those on us for now. Okay, and this here trophy, I think we put this on the wall. Wait, where did we put it? Put it on a hopper. Oh, nice. I'm super happy with this. Wait, why have we got the trophy if Tori got the award? Okay, let's put it on here. Or do we just put it on the ground? I think we just put it on the ground. Like right here. There we go, on the floor. On the floor like a goddamn savage. I don't actually know if placing them on like a surface or anything like that gives you the bonuses. Ek is here to pervert our statue. That's fantastic. What else do we have to worry about? Let's check the missions. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what are we doing? Do we maybe go to bed? I'll check around for a mission. Edie stop. Edie stop. Emily's up at the Western Plateau for some stupid reason. She probably doesn't know yet that there's nothing to do up there. Let's go mining. Let's go mining. We'll try and get ourselves just an absolute arseload of money, right? I think we do also have to go down to the desert biome, which means we should probably be taking the bus stop down there. Man, we went there fast. We'll come down here, we'll fast travel back to the mine, and then we'll do that really satisfying thing where we spin around and we take out a huge chunk of ores. Go away, Toddy. No one likes you. We'll come up here. The mayor had to give Toddy a trophy just for him to feel a little bit, you know, a part of things, even though he's definitely not. Elevator. Let's actually change the floor. And we'll go back in here. Yeah, I'll pay. I'll pay $600 for access to this mine. I mean, it pays for itself really quickly. Now that we've kind of taken a look at our inventory and we've squared out all of the things that we're... Ooh, look at this vein. This thing's huge. Whoa, look at that one. Nice. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Nice. I want to go further into the middle, though. Nice! Look at all of this ore that I'm getting. I think the game's bugging out a little bit. I think we're doing this a little bit too fast. Essentially, what I want to have out of this is enough money to buy that plot of land, and then another 50 grand, believe it or not, to get the factory so we can keep pushing through with the next of the story missions. Because we are going to need it, unfortunately. The wiki insists that we need it, and it's not one of those things that we can just kind of craft around. So we'll come down here. I've also been taking a look at how to run the factory, and it's pretty fiddly. But ultimately, I've got a pretty good grasp on it. Essentially, what you need to do is power a bunch of generators, which power machines that don't need to be powered independently anymore. So you know how we're putting a bunch of power stones into the a giant electric furnace, right? So there's like a generator, and you stick all of the power stones into a generator, and it powers all of the machines that it's attached to. And it seems like for every 2 machines you have, you need 1 generator for its maximum efficiency. Which is absolutely fine. I don't mind. I don't know if ACK refuels the factory, however. I think this is kind of like a vanilla early bypass. We need to eat more. I think this is kind of like Pathea Games, before they introduced ACK as a companion, they were just all like, well, this is how you get in-game resources really, really quickly and efficiently. Good luck, eat shit, thank you for your money. We're gone. Yeah, or something like that. I don't really know what they're all about. Oh, a whippet. Let's huff this. That'll make us go way faster. Great. I told my dad about the whole Nangs thing, about how Gen Z have taken what boomers and millennials know as whippets, and they've said, yeah, we invented this. No one's ever huffed a can of cream before in their lives. And then when quizzed, wait, you mean a whippet, right? And they say, no, it's called a Nang, you fucking idiot. Look at this guy, he doesn't know what a Nang is, dumb shit. Oh, it's a sad state of the world, isn't it? It's just a rebrand. It's just a rebrand of using household items to get drunk. I remember when I was a teenager, all the millennials were all like, oh yeah, we're the first ones to figure out that orange essence, the baking item, contains 52% alcohol. So you just drink that and then go to a party, it's kind of like a shot. And then boomers are just all like, that's why we bake so much. That's literally why we bake so much, so we can get away with drinking so much orange essence without being seen. What a very, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that on YouTube. Don't actually drink it. It is not worth it. I've tried it before. It is absolutely foul. It's just not worth it. If you're gonna drink, you may as well just like drink to have something nice rather than drinking just to get smashed, because that's an indicator of trauma. And I certainly had my fair share, which I'm not going to dump on a stream, because I also find that kind of inappropriate. But if you have gone through trauma, there are ways out of it. You just need to look around yourself and be a little more critical of how your friends around you act. I had a bunch of friends back when I was like an early teenager, back between 19 and 21, I'd say. I had a bunch of friends who were just absolute arse. They were terrible influences on me. So I got rid of them all, and I don't miss a single one of them now, and now I've got a bunch of friends that I actually love, and we talk about all of our issues together, because we all have issues, and they're usually the same issues. These days it's like the cost of living crisis. Oh, nice. Lee has viewed our water porcelain holder, and he likes us a little bit more, despite the fact that every day for the last 3 months we've been handing him a fresh animal turd directly into the palm of his hand. What an idiot. Man, Lee, come on, get your shit together. But yeah, you don't have to let your trauma take over. Go see a therapist. Or go join a sports club. That's also a strangely effective way of kind of finding yourself as well. I found myself, while I was doing a lot of sports in, not so much cricket. Cricket is kind of toxic, I would say, here in New Zealand. Cricket blokes are really, really kind of like... Rugby is also kind of toxic as well. They're just the kind of people that kind of use sport to avoid having to deal with their problems. I found Airsoft to be really, really good. The community of Airsofters that I played with, most of them were very emotionally intelligent. A lot of them had kind of like, you know, the odd racist joke, which some people kind of give a pity laugh at, but at the same time, like, overall, the Airsofting communities that I've come across have all been very, very supportive of one another, especially when somebody's going through hardship. Absolutely, especially when somebody's going through a hardship. Like, you're a family, you know? You'll have the same things in common. Unless it's rugby, in which case you're a part of the lowest common denominator and you probably are, in fact, using sports to avoid trauma yourself. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about it. I'm kind of filling in time while I empty out this this gigantic hole in the cavern. Got another item right here. What is it? A sphere trophy. Ooh, nice. I'm probably going to have to go through and take a look at the other abandoned ruins that we've kind of already been through to see if there's any other additional items that kind of drop. Because there probably is. Let's be fair. Let's be completely fair. All right, our mining levels should be increasing our character levels very, very quickly. We do have like half of 10k just sitting there as experience that we just accrued since we've eaten, which is pretty good. I wonder when we're going to be able to get the level 42 so we can start using all of the really, really good armor sets. We're out of stamina again. Let's eat a bunch. What is this? 500 creative designs. Oh, this is a mess to look at, actually. Oh, it's not so bad, actually. We have the Sphere Trophy Piece 3. We don't have any other pieces of it, unfortunately. We got a lot of aluminum. Like, a lot of aluminum. We got 5 recordings of drains. We got 4 whippets. Nice. We got 2 old parts. You know, to come back to the whole, like, whippets and nangs thing, I did also have a Gen Z guy call cocaine, which, you know, millennials and boomers just call coke. They call it booger sugar, which I find hilarious. I don't really endorse using it, but just the name of it is really, really funny. I had one to give back as well to the guy who said that. I have always called cigarettes stinky sticks, and I still do to this day. Stinky sticks are foul. Although it's kind of hard to, like, between cigarettes and vaping, it's kind of hard to tell which one's worse, in my opinion. Like, vaping might be healthier. The jury's still out on that one. We know that cigarettes are really, really bad for you, and to say that vaping is better for you than smoking so early would probably be irresponsible of me. But I do believe that vaping has fewer short-term consequences than cigarettes, and that's just like a certainty that I have in my soul. I do have a bunch of friends who have gotten things called popcorn lung, which is not great, and as far as I know, is virtually incurable, unless you like just straight up give up vaping for quite a long time. Well, where was I going with this? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell which one's more offensive, right, to the person who's not using it, because vaping, I find, is kind of publicly offensive in the sense that I don't really want to walk through a giant pastry-smelling cloud because I don't want to smell like a giant pastry cloud. And that's pretty much what turns me off of vaping altogether, is that, you know, I don't really want to smell like somebody else's inhalant. But there's also the question of, you know, the vapes that you walk through are a good reminder that you're not actually walking through a clean bit of air. You're walking through cleaner air than usual, but all of the cloud you see is basically a reminder that that is the spread aerial distribution of somebody's exhaled breath, and none of that is going to be good for you. It's going to be carbon dioxide. It's going to be whatever the hell they're smoking. Probably it could contain nicotine. Even there will be secondhand nicotine if you walk through those clouds. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes enough of a difference. But at the same time, smoking as well, it smells. Smoking smells. So vaping definitely smells better, but it's not, again, like, I don't think anybody actually wants to have either of those smells sticking to them. And the smoking one definitely became popular enough here in New Zealand that we started actually imposing legislation that kind of stunted the growth of big tobacco here in New Zealand. I think we all just unanimously decided that we wanted to stop smoking as a country. Even the people who still smoked didn't really want to keep doing it, and to have it passed in legislation would actually be a very, very effective way of stopping smoking. Because these days, right, you buy a pouch, a single pouch of non-rolled tobacco, it'll cost you $70 easily. If you want to buy a box of tailored cigarettes, it'll cost you $55. Last time I checked in the supermarket. No, not supermarket. Where was I? That may have just been a corner store. That was a gas station, actually. I was buying petrol. 55 bucks for a box of cigarettes. That's insane. I mean, 2 boxes of cigarettes a week is the average grocery bill for one person here in New Zealand. Weekly. So people are literally trading in the ability to eat square meals for cigarettes. Very, very dark. We're getting a bunch of stuff, honestly. Down in this pit right here. I mean, there's a certain irony, isn't there, to talking about vaping and cigarettes while I dig myself into a literal hole, isn't there? Ah, well. I'm not going to take anybody's choices away from them. They're all my personal choices. We also found a relic piece for a sculpted lion, and whatever this is, a sailboat model. Nice. Oh man, we are blasting through these stamina meals as well, to be quite fair. We want to save some for the Somber Marsh, don't we? Because we want a lot of that other ore that we want to get as well. Titanium, I think it's called. What's our inventory look like? Pretty good. We could probably get one more round of stamina out before we have to leave this place. We probably actually want to find another pocket of aluminum, don't we? Unless this... No, I don't think this vein of magnesium is going to go very far. Although, in saying that, there is another pocket right here that we could probably harvest straight away. Very nice. I like. Great. Man, we're getting a lot of aluminum. There's a lot of money, honestly. This is probably actually a better money-making method than fishing. I'm just doing like the quick visual calculations in my head. It seems like if you can get more than 2 crownfish in 5 minutes, which is actually quite unlikely, given the propensity that it takes for them to spawn, and how you have to cancel fish, or you have to rebait your rod and things like that. It just seems to me like it's not very effective at the stage that we're at, because this drill is harvesting up so many resources that we almost don't know what to do with them. We're not going to be able to sell all of these today. I can almost guarantee that as well. We're getting so much money for all of this stuff. All right, we're also out of our stamina for the moment. I'll just drill a little bit further in. For some reason it wasn't taking. I think this area is actually bugging out a little bit. Okay, we got 0 stamina and almost a full inventory of materials. We could probably actually take another bit of food while we're here, just to save us the travel cost as well of coming down here in the first place. Right, I'm gonna grab all of this. Try not to grab any of this cruddy soil that we don't really want. Hey, we found another vein of magnesium, baby! Oh, I think we actually just got another automated planting data chip as well. So we'll shove that right in Axe face next time we see him. Probably even before we go and get ourselves the money for all of this ore. Oh, another gamepad. We're going to sell that. Those are worth a bit. Great! Money galore, honestly. This place is very, very lucrative. I can't believe I had spent so long fishing. It is very, very time intensive, isn't it? Like, it's good. It's a good source of income. But once you're at the point where fishing is only really, like, benefiting you if you are catching fish that you can cook into food. Hey, we got to level 42 as well, which means we can change out of this golden suit into the military gear that we kind of have lying around at home. All right, let's grab all of this. Very nice. Oh, I also found a new game as well that I might play after I beat this one called Osiris. It looks pretty good, looks pretty fun. Basically looks like a, I don't want to say rip-off, but it looks like it was very, very heavily inspired by Ark Survival Evolved or Conan Exiles. But the thing that attracted me towards it initially was that it was made by a company called Rocketworks. Rocketworks made DayZ, and Rocketworks are actually from Dunedin, New Zealand, which is where I live. Okay, I'm not going to bother look for the entrance of this place. I'm just going to fast travel right back. Yeah, they've been here for a long time. Maybe like 10 years or so, since they got the permission from Arma 2 to release DayZ as kind of like a separate platform. I don't know if they paid the developers of Arma 2 either for that. I wonder if they did. Let's take a bus home. It's also 7, so we're gonna have to sleep anyway. Which means we can see Ack in the morning, and then we can jam this awesome chip that we just found into his face. Great. We'll go all the way back home. I can't believe it takes 47 minutes to go all the way back home from here. Hey, just the man we wanted to see. Hey to you as well. Upgrade. What? I can guarantee we picked up the chip. Didn't we? Right here. Oh no, this is just the fertilize option, which we don't actually give a shit about. Okay, well, I suppose we're going back home then. We're gonna sell that chip. All right, let's start dumping into our little, what's-a-majiggies. Food ingredients, we probably have another one. It's aroma apple, we'll put that away. And we have some archaics. No, marketer. Whippets, parts, a valve. We also have a bunch of these tapes that we could probably actually do with just selling because they're worth 250 bucks each and we got 10 of them. It's $2.5 grand, baby. What else have we got? We got this this book right here, but I don't think we can actually read it. I think we give this to somebody else. Like maybe Gus, possibly, as a gift. It could work. Could work indeed. We also have Planet Explorers. We've already got a bunch of these already in some chests. We do have some archaics that we're going to deposit here, some brand new items that we found down in the Mines of Moria. I think that's it though. I think that's pretty much all we got, and the rest of this can just be sold. We gotta sell these apricots and these crepes. I'm just not gonna eat them, ever. No more archaics? No, I don't see any. I suppose we'll find out when we go and sell all of our crap tomorrow. All right, straight to bed then. Let's sleep. We are knackered. I'm genuinely surprised that this game is not pushing the story missions on me faster. Quite frankly, we have to wait a couple of days in between these cutscenes, which doesn't make any sense. At all. Like, at all. We got some mail, though, which is kind of nice. Let's take our goods, and we'll check our mail from Ursula. Builder, we figured out a way to the ore source. Come and see me. Great, I know exactly what this is going to be. Whoa, there's a lot of inventory stuff. We are going to go up to our horse. We are going to maybe find Ursula first to her, and then we will go and sell all of our crap. Awesome. She's also smack dab in the middle of town. And I don't think she's in a building at all. She's not. She's right here. Ursula.
Builder, glad
Hey.
you're here. The operation is about to start. Let me explain. From the locator computer, we've uncovered that to reach the all-source location, we'll need to manually turn on 3 keys at 3 separate locations. Following? We have identified these locations, but 2 of them are in the Somber Marsh, north of Portia. And from what I've gathered, they're hard to get to. That's priority number 1 for you builders. You and Higgins are to build up all the necessary links with the marsh. Since you got here first, you get to pick which route you want to establish. The western route or the eastern route. Just so you know, the western route is a bit tougher to build.
Okay, fine. I'll take the eastern route.
The Eastern Route!
I would have picked this one as well.
Yeah.
Here are the diagrams you'll need for this route. Be quick about it. We don't know when the rogue knight will spring back into action. In the meantime, we have a team prepared to take a dive into the location south of the marsh.
Okay, fine.
All right, looks like we are going to go basically sell things to these outdoor vendors here because none of these other stores are open. Get off here. Oh, well, seriously. 1 minute early. We can buy more metal storage here as well, which is pretty good. Let's take advantage of Paulie's money and sell him all of this. Now we'll go over to Mars, the total tool himself, and we'll sell the rest to him. Hilarious. Who else will buy? Will this lady buy? No, she'll buy these tapes hilariously, so we'll sell these to her. Nice. And also these ones, and she'll buy this keypad too. Very nice. There you go. They're yours. We also have 564 data disks. That's insane. That is actually insane. I don't think there's any other stores out here, right? That'll buy ores and stuff like that. Oh, scraps. You want some meat? Yeah, I'll give you a little tender piece of meat. Nice. Scraps is now a stranger. Okay. So we're not going to do this event, by the way. We are going to go to... Let's see how difficult this item is to make. Is it this one? I don't actually know. What are we making? We need to build a metal ramp, which is just this one here. 6 steel frames, 5 aluminum plates, and 4 advanced composite boards. Fuck, I actually think we need the factory for the composite boards. Yeah, we do. Ah, okay. That complicates things. How's our inventory? We can expand now, but we can't buy the factory just yet. Let's just do it. Let's expand. We can buy it. See how big it is. It's comprehensive, actually. It's enlarged quite a wee bit. Let's cut all of these trees down that are now on our property that we don't want here. And this bush as well can go. Nice. And of course, this tree too has to go. Nice. And there's some bushes over here. Very good. And this tree right here. Getting a little bit of frame drop, hilariously. Even though we just bought more land. Wow, this is significantly bigger, actually. I wasn't expecting it to go and wrap all the way around the compound. At all. Like, at all. Just was not expecting it. Is this finished? Yeah, they finished. I think X's going to pick them up. Good for him. Okay, now that we've expanded that, we need to go and find ourselves some more... Basically some more ores, and we also need to refresh the day so everybody has their money back too, don't we? Great, let's go to sleep. I wonder if the mystery vendor will buy it. I've already learned steel beams. What? What do you mean I've already learned steel beams? Why did I get that notification? Yeah, we've got some materials. We don't really have anything else. I wonder if there's an achievement for picking the hard route. There probably is, isn't there? How long have these got? 2 more days. This wheat has 3 hours to go. Okay. Right, so we need to take our horse and we need to go and sell the rest of the stuff in our inventory. First, we'll take a look at this metal ramp. We need 6 steel frames, which we can just make right now. I've got a lot of carbon steel ingots. Like, we can make 35 of them. Yeah, done. We'll take our cow and we'll replace our steel frames with the cow. Just for now, we'll put the cow back on there, don't you worry. And we'll put these steel frames here, which are very clearly not made of steel if there are nails in them. I suppose they're bolts. Still, it doesn't make sense. You don't bolt wood to create a structure for steel. 5 aluminum plates. We've got that as well. Here we have 7. Damn. Let's split 2 off and then put them back in the chest. Well, let's whack these down. There we go. I don't even need to crawl up onto this stairway here. It doesn't make sense. And I can't stand on it. Wow. Okay, now we need to push through the slog and get ourselves 50 grand. Which may be a little bit easier said than done, but hopefully Paulie and Mars will have their stores pretty much refreshed with money, right? Let's find out. Yeah, Paulie's got his money back. Let's sell him all of this and all of this soil that we don't want as well. And also all of these things. And whatever this is, we'll sell the lot of it. And the sand, Paulie can have the lot. And all of this bronze, Paulie can have it. I don't mind. We've also got some of these apples. Paulie can have 8 of them for 500 bucks. Jesus. And these rubber fruits. And also this lead. Still got 7 grand on him. I mean, he's looking pretty good, actually. Until we've got all of this aluminum again. There we go. He's got no money left. Oh, almost no money. He's got 69 bucks left. That's hilarious. We'll just leave him that 69 bucks. And now, horse, let's go mining. Right, we'll come over here because there's a bus stop right here. And then we will fast travel back over to these mines. And hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves a good, tidy profit, right? Like a nice tidy profit. I think we'll look for archaics as well. Or maybe small parts chests, just so that we can guarantee ourselves a little bit extra income. I'm gonna refresh this. 20 bucks. What a bargain. What an absolute bargain. 10 aluminum paid for that, and we just sold around about 8,000 of it. Whoa, this one's wealthy. Great. Jesus, we get a lot. You can actually see it filling up on the hotbar. My God. Great. We'll take all of this crap. We'll probably even like maybe dig down a little bit so that we can get ourselves a few items by digging through all of this. Although I have noticed that the items seem to spawn more frequently in the soil rather than any of the actual ores themselves. Which may just be speculation, but I do suspect that that is in fact the case. We've got an automated data planting chip. Is this the one we want? Is this actually it? Or is it? This one here. No. It's not. Hey, we couldn't actually sell those planting chips, could we? I wonder if we have to sell that to the research lab or something like that. Whoa. Look at me go! Man, this is crazy, this drill. I literally do not believe how effective this thing is. I also have a sneaky suspicion that it may not have been in the vanilla game. I think Pathea Games would have gotten a couple of complaints by people who got to mid-game saying, it's just a grind, it's not fun anymore, I'm not going to play it anymore. So they added this. That is my theory on why the drill is in the game in the first place. Let's eat these spice steaks. It takes 7, it seems, for us to... Oh, these spice steaks are easy as hell to make. We can literally just dump money and make them. Why am I concerned about running out of them? We can buy an entire stack of 1,000 steaks from McDonald's, who sells them. And then we only need a couple of other materials, which we can, again, buy to make these steaks. Like, I think what we're using is ginger. It just a stack of ginger, a stack of... I don't even think we made an entire stack of these steaks either. I think we just kind of left it, right? We made half. We got a nice small parts chest, which weirdly is more in the soil than it is here. Got a condensed power stone. That's pretty crazy. These things are super rare. They're the ones we use to power up all of our in-game equipment, and what I can only assume, the factory. I'm a little suspicious as to whether or not Ack will actually get into the factory, to be quite fair. I think what we're going to do is we're going to cancel our order of ores, right, from the mine as soon as we leave here. And possibly, if we remember, we'll also cancel the order from the tree farm. We've got another trains recording. It's another 250 bucks in the pocket. Whoever's going to pay 250 bucks to listen to that crap. Out of stamina. That's fine. It's back. I also see another tape here. Marco's Tale 1. We don't actually have that one yet. I kind of want to use the relic scanner to kind of find my way around this place, maybe get some relics built so we can fill up the museum as well. But I don't necessarily think it's going to be changing our playstyle at the moment too much anyway, because basically what we want to do is get into these pockets of ores and just destroy them all straight away anyway. So it doesn't really matter what we find inside of these ores, because again, it only costs 20 bucks to refresh the entire map of ores and pockets and stuff. So if we get to a point where we're getting, you know, to a level where we can't just absolutely BP all of the minerals as fast as we can, we just refresh. Like, it's literally that simple, and it costs nothing as well. Like, 20 bucks would be a lot if that was pocket money. If I was like 8 years old, that'd be quite a lot of money to me. But I am not 8 years old. That'd be the equivalent of like, what? 15 US dollars? 12 pounds? All right. Spice steaks, let's eat them, and we'll keep drilling. I don't feel bad about eating all the steaks now that I realize that we can just make more. I thought that they were one of the fish foods that we need to fish lots and lots of to kind of have an adequate supply of, but we don't. We don't at all. Most of them were fish foods. I think this is the only one that's not a fish food. And I don't mean food you feed to your fish. I mean food that you have to spend hours fishing just to get. And boy, oh boy, did I spend hours fishing. I spent, almost a whole day fishing, like off camera. I would not take anything that was not used in the recipes. That was a pain, actually. I'd like to never do that again. That was That was a grind. That was certainly a grind by definition. But fortunately, we don't have to do that again because it seems like old McDonald's tender flesh is paying off. All right, let's keep drilling. Great, we've made our way up a little bit. I think we might want to kind of escape up this way. Oops. It's actually really hard to control this jetpack as well. Like, it is a heathen. Also just found a recording, literally on the surface. That's new. Haven't seen that before. Great, we are getting lots and lots of things that we can sell. We're running out of food, unfortunately. Not food, stamina. But fortunately, we can just eat. I think if this is the kind of income we're going to be dealing with from now on, I think we unlock all of the extra inventory slots as well. Yeah? What do we think? I'll probably do it anyway. Like, the inventory, you literally cannot turn your nose up at it. It is probably the most valuable resource in the game. It's the only reason we have to keep ferrying to and fro from town to bed to here, to town to bed to here. Alright, good. I wonder if there's a mod that increases the amount of money vendors have. I'll find out. I'll find out after this session ends. Because that might be the next choke that we have, is literally being able to sell all of these goods that we have. Or, possibly even, we could check out the Harbour store, because I think that there was quite a lot of money that place had. We could also think about taking some of these data discs that we're getting and we could exchange it for things at the church. Because we don't have anything to research anymore. We've researched everything that we have to research. Petra is pretty much done with her job. She's retired now. So there's not really a lot of other uses for the data discs. Got another automated planting data chip. Useless. A little bit upsetting. Okay, we're out of stamina. Let's eat. Very nice. Mini drill, back on the menu. Okay. That was... I don't really like how I'm kind of like gyrating while holding this drill. It feels like I'm kind of like a stripper, right? One of those fake tradies. Tradies don't work like this ever. Tradies don't ever gyrate their hips while they're working because they'll get teased by all of the other tradies, and also people walking past will laugh at them too. I've seen it happen before. I've seen it. You know, because I was a tradie once. I actually know. I know what it looks like to be a tradie. It's usually wake up for breakfast, you have a cigarette and an iced coffee. Or if you can't afford the iced coffee that day, Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, some kind of energy drink. You have that in the shower, and then you go out into your ute half-dressed and you dress yourself while you're driving to work. While also onto your like third smoke of the morning. You arrive at work, you screw your entire body all day for almost minimum wage, hilariously. But here's the catch. It might be minimum wage, but you make lots of money because you never get a single fucking day off. No one ever lets you go home and just enjoy a day off. It doesn't happen in the trades. You always got to be working, otherwise you can't afford like a mortgage or a family or anything like that. We're out of food. Let's fill up. I mean, that's pretty much my experience with the trades. I imagine most other veterans will have, like, a couple of anecdotal things to counter my argument with, but I also think that they would have experienced exactly what I just said, or a coworker that experiences exactly what I just said, for like 2/3 of their entire career. Because that's kind of the reputation that tradies have here. Oh, and pies. Here in New Zealand, tradies are obsessed with pies, especially ones filled with cheese and fat. Which is why usually when a tradie gets to about 50 years old, you can tell what kind of lifestyle they've led because they've either got a they've either got really, really tight muscles, or they have a second stomach to rest their second beer on. Right? It's either one or the other. There's never really any in between. You don't really see any kind of like any baby-faced tradies who get old. Well, I never have. Well, I'm saying that I am at a pretty hardened part of the world in terms of the trades. You know, it's one of those places where people just are not afraid to legally screw each other over. It happens so much. Every tradie's been screwed over somehow. Over here. Whether it's wages, or days off, or just other legal things, or punishments for having done a job wrong, or roof shouts. Go buy the beer because you were the last one on to arrive on site on the day that the building was finished. Just absolutely crippling stuff like that. All right, we're out of stamina. Let's refill. Let's take a look at our inventory. Pretty full. Yeah, pretty full. But we can get away with having a little bit more. Okay, none of that was ore. That sucks. We just filled our inventory with a bunch of soil and sand and crap. Not great. Not great indeed. Okay. I'm just going to push through. Try and blow out the last of the stamina here. I also think all of the current tier materials are actually the ones worth getting. It doesn't actually seem like the iron costs as much. We can actually confirm this just by looking at it. What's iron? Iron ore. Yeah, 1 iron is worth 1 gold as opposed to this aluminum, where 1 aluminum is worth 2 gold. So we don't actually want the iron at all. It is an unfair exchange. So we'll focus more on the gold and the blue, I think. Also, I don't think I've ever seen blue magnesium. I know it probably exists somewhere if you, like, blend it with, cadmium? What ores are blue? I mean, oxygenated copper 2 can be kind of like greeny blue. Actually, sorry, copper 3. Oxygenated copper 3 kind of looks like this. But it's obviously not copper, because there is copper, and we are calling this aluminum ore. Why would they call it copper 3 in a video game, though? It's one of those instances where I think the developers were just saying, awesome, now make it fun. How realistic, now make it fun. Yeah, no one actually wants to engage in the principles of metallurgy. Make it fun. What is this, Project Zomboid? That's not fun, make it fun. It's such a shame. I haven't actually found any games that have, like, complex refining mechanics, like metallurgy or, well, pretty much just metallurgy. Except for, funnily enough, a mod for Minecraft called Tinker's Construct, which actually does a very, very good job of doing exactly what I just said. You get this giant, like, multi-block structure called Tinker's Forge, and you put your ores into a pocket, and you can see the ores inside of the forge, and over time, you melt them down, and when they are melted, they mix with the other ores inside of the forge, and you can make cool alloys. Absolutely awesome. I don't know why developers seem to think that crafting mechanics aren't worth elaborating on anymore. Oh my god, you can't pick a direction after you've started the jetpack. Okay, we definitely don't want to fall back down there again. That would suck. Hey, there's another giant cavern of all of the stuff we need right here. Well, I said giant cavern. It looks like a wall, doesn't it? Great. How much is the next inventory slot to open up? 10 grand? Seriously? Really? Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's unlock 2 of them. And we'll fill up our inventory while we're here. I know we just blew a bunch of money that we could have spent on the factory, but I actually think if we can carry more of these ores, we can sell more of these ores without having to come back into the mines. All right, let's see. We're going to be doing this basically until we're full up then. God, I thought it was like 100 grand for some reason. How stupid of me. The inventory space is cheap as chips. We could probably get another 3 as well by the end of this session. Although I do have very, very high hopes for this ability to mine and then sell it all. Okay, here's a good spot. We've got magnesium and aluminum in the same spot, and both of these are worth the same amount of money. None of that crappy, crappy waste we get from that iron. Nice. Very, very nice. Very cash money, very Gucci. Very Nike. Is Nike Gucci? Now that I think about it, Nike is not cash money at all. Because of all the sweatshop labor. Okay, you heard it here first. Nike is not cash money anymore. Nike is cancelled. Nike is cancelled. Although they do make nice shoes. But they're not cash money. They're not even very Gucci. You can quote me on that. I think we're getting to a point where we've probably actually almost filled up our inventory. All right, we're out of stamina again. Let's see. No, not even close. Great. Let's continue to eat. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and just like sleep through a bunch of days, go into town, sell all of our crap, and then head back to bed. So that we don't spend all of our time wasting away while we mine all of this crap, right? Going back and forth to mine all of this stuff is actually another time sink, and we don't actually want to add additional time to what we're doing. Even if it's lucrative, there are better ways of doing lucrative items. Sorry, lucrative methods. Money farms. There are better ways. Okay, we don't want any of that. Buying. We found a nice advanced engine. I'll take it. Why not? Okay, we're running out of ore for that side of the pocket. Let's come in through here. Let's just jetpack up to the top. We'll work our way down from up top. Nice. We're going at it. I feel like an Australian mining company here in New Zealand. You know, they come over and they devastate our local resources and natural beauty, build quarries, and then they just fuck off and leave it there. Thanks, Australia. Also, just in case anybody doesn't really know why New Zealanders hate Australia so much, that's why. Australians literally trade in our natural beauty for a profit, and we don't really get to see any of it with all their gold mining here and stuff like that. I don't know why Australians hate New Zealand. I think they're just kind of, you know, reading the room, which would be a first. I don't know many Australians who actually know how to read a room. But they do kind of acknowledge that we are upset with them devastating our natural landscapes with all of their mining companies and oil fracking offshore as well. So I suppose the awareness kind of counteracts the... like, everyone thinks it's a friendly thing, right? A friendly, competitive nature between New Zealand and Australia. But it's really not. We've got really big reasons. Also, the supermarkets here, right? The ones that are price gouging and the ones that are literally robbing New Zealand pockets of money. Like Countdown. Countdown's one of these companies. One of these supermarkets here in New Zealand that do this. Countdown announced their earnings through the Woolworths Limited Group, which is Australian-based. So last year, Countdown, the New Zealand company, made almost $1 billion Australian dollars. Almost. And the fact that they listed it in Australian means that they're pulling all of that money out of New Zealand and converting it all into Australian dollars, which is just foul and terrible for our economy. That's probably why inflation has gone up so much. Because so much money that could be traded around New Zealand is not being traded around New Zealand. It's just being hoarded in another country. Oh, I think we found another dungeon. Do we want to go in here? I don't think I've seen one of these dungeons. What the hell are you doing, man? Oh, out of stamina. That's why. All right, let's eat all of that, and we will drill. We'll drill this whole place out, see what happens. Oh. We can't actually stand on this. Do we just enter from any way we want? What the hell is this place supposed to be? Abandoned room. Oh my god, the entrance is not even where you thought it would be. It's not even inside of the pipe. All right, let's see what's in here. We've got our hammer. We can take any rude dudes. We could use our shotgun. Shotgun? Yeah, I think the shotgun's the way, honestly. Another one. Oh, didn't kill that one. Yeah, we did. Never mind. All right, anyone else? Yep. One more. Okay. It's funny that they only have like half health, even though they die anyway. I got a magnetic bracelet. These things suck. We'll sell it. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Uh-oh. That damn cold. It keeps rearing its ugly head. I'm immunocompromised, so every time I get sick, it takes like almost a month for it to go away. Okay, so we probably want to come out of this little hole right here because we've done an Australia and we've decimated its natural resources. Actually, we've done it for pretty much every area we can see except for just over here. Let's do it right here. Let's devastate their natural resources. Let's get Revenger. Nice. Oh, I said I was going to play Osiris after this series finishes. I'm wrong, by the way. I plan to play Dishonored. God, it's such a good game. I love it. What a game. And on top of this, I got a little bit of hype as well because my friend Carl here has been basically getting through almost all of Arcane's content except for Redfall and the first game they made, which was probably not an amazing game. Arcane really blew onto the scene with Dishonored. It's just a hand-painted world that you can play in any way you can think of. If you think it can be done, it can usually be done. Like if you want to sneak around and crawl around in vents or up on bookshelves and stuff like that, you have the ability to do that. The game will not stop you. If you want to run through like a stupid shotgun ape and shoot everything in your way, you're welcome to do so. Arcane do not care. All they care is, are you having fun? That is the only question. I talk about them a lot, actually. I'm a little upset with Redfall, unfortunately. I suppose I need to deal with that. Or I could just play it for YouTube content and laugh at it. Oh, but I really like the developers. They're so good. They're such good developers. Great. They're also the only developers I've really seen that have kind of like a firm understanding of the grittiness in an artificial world. Like if you create a world, Grand Theft Auto does this, but Grand Theft Auto is not its own hand-painted world. Grand Theft Auto is based off of modern times. The cars are based off of real cars, the guns are based off of real cars. It's not original, so to speak. Like, it's fun. It's really, really fun. It's got a lot of replay value, of course, because it's a chaos playground, but it's not original. Arcane's, like, chef's kiss is originality, I would say. You can even see it in Redfall. It's a shame that Bethesda kind of pushed them to release on unrealistic deadlines, simply because it was there. The quality was there. They just didn't have enough time to kind of like fill out the entire map, so to speak. And it was fun enough fighting vampires, but there was no like cover you could hide behind when you engage people with guns. Pathfinding was kind of arse. Engagement, not awesome. But the stealth in Redfall was actually very well done. So if the world just felt a little bit more lived in, I would have absolutely endorsed it 100%. Probably would have even paid full price for it after having played it on Xbox Game Pass because I wanted to support Arcane and their current partnership with shitty old Bethesda. Hey, we leveled up again. What are the odds? Whoa, our attack has gone up by a lot, actually. Holy hell. Our stamina, it seems like, is just stagnating at 416. I don't know why the game keeps telling me the stamina every time I level up, because it doesn't change. Levels don't seem to make a difference with stamina. It seems to be furnishing your house is the only thing that gives you stamina. Which is a weird mechanic, honestly, but it is weird. It is what it is. Actually, in saying that, we're about to pass out. It's midnight. I just saw the time. I did see another game recently. It's in my Steam library, so I must have paid for it, but it would have been on sale because it's a ridiculous looking game. It's called Craftopia. I might play that one in the near future too. A lot of people are saying on the surface it looks like a generic, like, you know, roguelite crafting. Crafting roguelite, where basically you get onto a barren island and you start creating these machines that kind of farm up resources for you. A lot like Factorio. But some of the mechanics are so fucking stupid that I can't help but think it's an entirely unique game. Like, you can get conveyor belts and stuff, much like Factorio. Not Factorio, Satisfaction. That's what I'm thinking of. Factorio does have those concepts, but the concepts are not first person. They are top-down RPG. No, top-down arcade. So, you know, to have like a satisfactory game, where the entire premise is just absolutely losing your mind coming up with these stupid ways. Like, I created a beef farm, right? A farm that basically, it takes cows that have just spawned on the map, it conveyors them into a giant cooking pot, which burns them, and then out the bottom comes a steak, which you can then use to feed yourself. And that was in my first like hour of playing the game. I was like, what the hell is this? With this devilish monstrosity. I've destroyed my ethics in exchange for unlimited food. So you can, it does have the potential to get like unlimited resources just by farming and stuff like that, but the mechanics are just so goofy. Maybe I will play that one next. Maybe I'll play it next for a few sessions. Because it's a crazy one. All right, it's 1 in the morning. I think do we just mine until we pass out? I think we do. I think that's gonna be the way. Ah, good. There's more down here. When we wake up tomorrow, I think it'll be fine. All of the shops are gonna be open because we'll sleep in, I think. I think when we pass out, time kind of advances into the day in the real world. So this is actually a good thing for us because we don't have to engage with the travel of going all the way home. We don't have to see the loading screen of entering purgatory. We just go straight to bed, we wake up, everything's open, we can sell all of our crap really fast. What if that's an intended mechanic? Probably not. I think Bethea Games is trying to punish the player and accidentally ended up creating an exploit that you can use to sell goods very, very quickly from a high yield area. And this is a high yield area. Boy, oh boy, is it. $2 per little item. All right, we're about to faint. Oh no, we're about to faint in an hour. This is absolutely fine. I'm happy to live like this. Wow. It doesn't feel good from a roleplay standpoint, but I suppose that's kind of like the point. I suppose... Oh, you know what, actually? Feel bads. That's a mechanic in some games from FromSoft, right? It's a feel bad moment if you choose some dialogue or some actions, like in Demon Souls, when you kill Yurt, the guy with the fork on his head, so you can get his awesome armor, like absolutely phenomenally powerful armor. Also looks awesome too. You feel bad for it because he's an NPC that you add to your collection of NPCs in the player hub and he talks to you and such. I almost missed that tiny little box right there. Great, where are we farming next? Probably over in this corner right here. It doesn't really matter if we get stuck now, does it? Because again, we're just gonna pass out in 20 minutes. Jesus. I sure as hell am a Rockefeller right here. And instead of oil, I am harvesting probably way more than I should be able to carry in these pockets of this golden suit. We're actually gonna go and put on the military uniform tomorrow morning as well. Like as soon as we wake up, I think we'll put the uniform on. And we'll see what time it is too. All right, here's a moment of truth. All right, we did. The drill was sticking out between my legs like a, it was sticking out of my legs like a, you know what I mean? Great, let's put on the military uniform. It's right here. But the question remains, where do we put it? Probably way over here, right? Let's put this on, let's put this on, let's put this on. All right, hopefully this won't make us look too military, because otherwise people might catch on as to who we actually are. That looks kind of cool. That looks very cool. Oh, wow, I look cash money. No Nike right here, just cash money. What a sick uniform. That actually does look very cool. Let's put a nice golden suit into this chest in case we want to put the military uniform on top of this. All right, we probably also want to get rid of the hat, right? The magician's hat, this thing. Because we have another military hat, which I'm pretty sure provides 500 HP. Doesn't give us any defense. What about this other top hat, this stupid looking one? This one gives us HP and 10% crit chance. This is actually better, I think. We'll keep this on us. I think we'll actually get rid of that military hat right there. Whoops, wrong inventory. We'll come to the end here. We'll put this hat on. That looks better. And now I will come and stick this hat in the chest right above all of that. And if we need a hat, we will just use the magician's hat because it gives us crit chance, and you cannot turn up your nose at crit chance. Oh, it didn't actually pass the time. We passed out and we got 5 hours sleep. That sucks. All right, we'll grab our materials. And I suppose we'll just kind of like flutter around. What else do we need for this? We need advanced composite board, which means we need the factory. And how much money have we got? $11,000. We need 40,000. We can make that very easily. We only need 40,000 more, well, 39,000 more, but it's also kind of handy to have a little bit of cash on us. Paulie here opens at 7:30 and it's 7:26, 7:27, 7:28, 7:29, 7:30. Let's sell him all of what we have. Boom, here you go. Great. All of those are gone. All of those are gone, whatever they were. I'm selling everything that's not aluminum first. All of the soil, you can have all of that. Don't you worry, Paulie. I've got your back. All of the sand, you can have that too. Because I'm pro all of this, rock? Don't know what that is. This bird's nest, you can have it. I'm going to keep these 33 computer chips just on me for now. And there's 20. My God, we actually have a heap of things. Jesus. Let's try and sell some of this aluminum. We sold 11,000. Great. We'll come over to Total Tools and we'll sell even more of it. Okay, we still haven't even filled out anywhere near what we need to fill out. Where else can we sell this stuff, actually? Maybe Carol? Will Carol buy it? No, but she'll buy these tapes for some stupid reason. There you go. 22 recordings of some drains. You moron. And also, this recording of Planet Explorers, because I do not want it. Do you want these data chips too? No, she probably doesn't. She wouldn't accept a whippet either. Carol, actually, hey, I see Mars is right behind you. Would you like a pigment? And also, you want to come sleep over at my place?
You're so generous.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome to. Look at this cape. Oh, what a fantastic outfit we have. Let's go onto the internet and find the best vendor in Portia. Portia best vendor. Because I know it's going to say the mystery man. But I don't know where we can sell all of the stuff at. If only we... Oh, here we go. So, we actually have a bunch of places that we can kind of take a look at. Got the Badge Exchange, Best Brother, of course, Church for Store that we're not terribly interested in. Clothing store, Dr. Zoo, Emily's Food Stall. That's not an option, come on. Food store, Gift Exchange, Harbour Trade Station. Harbour Trade Station might be a good one, actually. Let's go check out the Harbour Trade Station. Because we're right next to a bus stop, and so is the Harbour Trade Station. I'm pretty sure it's going to be able to take all of our ores and stuff, and it might even have a huge amount of money on it. Also, right after we finish selling all of these goods, we're going to bed. We are knackered. We spent an entire day mining. All right, where is this trade station? Right there. Good. Let's hope it's not just fish. Hey, we can sell it. Awesome. Oh my God, it's got 30 grand on it. We could probably wear these cat ears. Or this collar. Why? Why would we? Oh, by the way, it's this mustard that we're using for these spice steaks because they are kind of cheap. And you can buy them in a stack. I don't think we want to actually buy any of this crap, right? Treadmill, plant rack, advertisement diagram. No, I don't think we do. I think we just sell. Whoa. We just took all of its money. Horse, we are going home. We're going to bed. Or are we? Oh, we can actually build the thing now. How much of this ore do we still have in our inventory? Quite a bit, to be quite fair. We still have quite a bit. All right, we'll go straight back home and we will go and buy this factory and then we'll see if we can't get the story to push forward a little bit further. Because it's not going to be too bad now. Now that we have the factory, everything should be hunky-dory. I know we're probably going to have to build stuff to go into the factory, but that's a problem for a later Ynsin. He can deal with it. It doesn't matter. All right, let's go into this uncomfortably long loading screen, and we will select the factory. We will construct it, right here, baby. Nice. Oh, cool. How do we rotate? T. That's a weird one. Oh, I think they made a typo when they managed the rotate hotkey. Let's put it right back here in the corner. Yeah, that should be fine. How do we upgrade it? AI chipset, that's an easy buy. We can buy that from the harbor. Copper wire, aluminum plate, and 50 grand. Oh, that's nothing, actually. We could probably do that in the next few minutes. Let's go check out the factory first, because I'm pretty sure... Sorry, I had a little bit of acid reflux there. I'm pretty sure that we are still going to have to build things to put in it. It's not the next day. I was about to go back to Paulie and try and sell everything. Whoop. Acid reflux again. Okay, so this big bad boy here is the key to the rest of the game. Oh, install the machine and face the correct location to install. Sure. The central power supply can provide power to all of the machines in the factory, so remember to refuel. Yep, at the cost of efficiency for more machines. Store any raw materials in the material storage. Sure. Craft items at the auto work table. Okay. Factory's ongoing processes. We'll figure this out eventually, I suppose. And when crafting in the factory, it will automatically select the fastest process. Nice. Even if there are only raw materials available, it'll automatically craft the needed items for the final product. Ah. Click the item icon to quickly add more materials needed by this item from your inventory into the factory's material storage. Shit. All right, so what that tells me is we're actually going to have to take all of the materials that we have here and we're going to have to lump it into this storage right here. Oh, wow, there's a lot of storage, actually. Oh, boy. Great. Let's just start dumping it right into here. All of this crap can go in here, actually. That's going to save us a lot of space outside, I think. We could probably even start sticking some of these parts in there, too. Or bug eggs, honey. Maybe not honey. The... stone, we're probably going to need a lot of that. We've got a lot of these bars here as well. Start putting the bars in there. Because I'm pretty sure bars are just going to translate straight into this inventory here now. Great. What else? These cables, of course, can go in there. I think whippets too, maybe. Bronze, sure. This aluminum can go in there. And so can that lead. Manganese, sorry, not lead. All right, we put a bunch of stuff in here. This is the central power supply. We can stick a bunch of different types in here. You can see they've got diminishing returns though. I actually think these power stones are probably the most efficient way of doing it. Because even though these condensed power stones do over twice the fuel as the normal power stones, these are way harder to get, these condensed power stones. So these ones are probably going to be for us. Let's put in 100. 100. Yeah, 100. Whoa, 104 days of power. Wow, that's insane. Wait, is this going to be going with or without the factories? Hard to tell. Okay, so now we can install machines here. We can only install the machines that we have crafted. So we're going to go outside actually, and we're going to maybe take these industrial furnaces and we're going to stick them in there. I think that's going to be the way forward. We already have a crafting table in there, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Let's pick this one up and add it to inventory with X. Pick this one up. Whoops. Pick this one up and add it to inventory with X. This one here, we'll pick it up and we'll add it to the inventory with X. We're not going to worry about this tiny one here, although I am going to pick it up anyway and stick it in my inventory. We're just not going to use it. We'll do the same with this one, I think, but I don't think we need 2 of those bad boys. I don't think it's necessary. What is this? The comprehensive grinder, we're definitely going to stick this inside because that thing takes condensed power stones, and we don't necessarily want to use condensed power stones to power this. So possibly even, we'll pick it up and we'll stick it in our pocket. It's also better than this grinder because it's faster, way faster. We probably need to build an advanced skewer at this point then, don't we? All right, let's go into the factory and we'll start placing down these machines. I think this is the way. Oh, we also need those, the cutters. Because we need these composite boards. That's the whole purpose of what we're doing right now. We're trying to get composite boards. Got a stable right there too, nice. X being a creepy pervert again. I don't like that. Let's pick these up and add them to our inv. Nice. Don't know if that one works. I don't think we'll take it yet. Blender, also, we could probably actually stick those inside as well. Probably just one of them for now, though. We don't necessarily need too many of the blenders. Because they do a good enough job. The only reason we needed so many of those blenders before is because we needed lots and lots of resin to be crafted, and I think at this point, we're just going to have that sorted anyway. Okay, I don't think it uses power unless we're actually crafting anything, which is fantastic. Can only install machines. That is absolutely fine. That is a-okay, friendo. Let's stick industrial furnace back here. Actually, let's have a line, right? Let's have a line of furnaces here and here, and we will. We're good with just this generator for now, right? I think so. Okay, what's this? Automation controls. Process optimization. We need research notes to upgrade the... Oh, I see. So this is going to upgrade the efficiency at which fuel depletes. This is cool, actually. This is really, really cool. Why is it such a late game thing? You need to have the automatic assembly station installed. Okay. I don't know where we get the research notes, though. Probably in the Somber Marsh if I had to speculate. Whoa! Whoa! Look at this! This is sick! What else can we make? It's pretty much all the crafting materials we have. It's even got a list for the things that are being made now. Look at these. Don't think we're going to find anything better than the chainsaw and drill. So we're not even going to bother with that. Okay, so what do we need to make? We need to make 4 of these composite boards, and we need purple resin for it. We are going to have to go outside, and we are going to have to transfer all of our inventory into that building right there. I wonder if there is an easy way of doing this. Maybe we pick up the chest, add it to our inventory, and then dump everything from the chest into it. Okay, we need to go to the timber chest, which is just over here. Open. This is mining. Okay. Mars just took a look at my joystick, and he likes what he sees. Filthy pervert. All right, we got a few things in our inventory. We may as well just start moving everything over. That's not like, you know, one of these actual television items. All right, let's do it. Let's just start moving everything we have over. All right, that's Makina, pretty much empty, except for the TV. So we'll go and stick this into the other chest over here. It's the house. Whoops, my bad. The factory is sick. I cannot believe it took us this long to find it. Absolutely fantastic. Nice! Nice! Oh, I see. So we can acquire materials, but we can also put them straight in from outside here. So we probably could actually do the wee trick that I was just talking about, where we take the chest, move it over here, and then dump all of its contents straight into here without worrying about it too much. We don't want that in there at all. This automatic planting ship, we don't. We have heaps of these engines, like a heap of these engines. We may as well just start sticking them in here. Got some boards, some plates. We've already built the factory, so we don't need them again. These valves, these small parts, we need them in there too. Anything else? Wood, absolutely. These tools, good. What else is there? Probably want to start sticking the... What else? The springs, engines, whatever these things are. What else? I don't really think mucus needs to go in there, but since we've got so much space, what's the harm? No, actually, we won't stick it in there. That doesn't make sense. We've also got this aroma apple, for some reason, in our last toolbar. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to put down the cutters in this room, and then we need to start the process of cutting down some composite wooden boards. Whoa, big. Let's put it here, one here. They look kind of cool, actually. I wonder if we can flip them around by placing them on the other side. No, we cannot. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, automatic table. Let's see if we can't build some of these advanced composite boards. We need the purple resin, which means we need to move the timber board. Okay, timber board. Don't forget. We're after the timber boards. Chests. We're after the timber chest. Okay, we'll jump over here and make a mad dash to the timber, which is not that one. That one is this one here. Pick this one up. What happens if we stick it in our inventory? Oh, that helps, I suppose. All right, let's drop everything that we just managed to ejaculate into our inventory into this. Whatchamajiggy. I think cinnamon's a food, so I don't think we'll bother sticking it in there. A lot of wood, like a whole lot of wood in there. And we also got some other things. Honeybee wax, I don't think we necessarily need to stick in there, but we will, because we don't know what else we do with it. Axe, we'll keep that. I think we'll sell this axe, actually. What else? We've got a couple of archaics we could probably think about dumping. And we've also got some metal, some other chests, too. What are these? Ah! Oh, that's a helper chest. Badges. We're not going to move those. We've got crap, which is just a bunch of crap. Literally just a bunch of crap. We've got this tape, actually, we can put in there. But I think that's about it. We've got a metal storage container. We'll stick it down here. Do we want to move all of these materials? I think we do. It never hurts to have an excess of these materials somewhere. All right, let's also move the mining chest. Good. F and add to inventory. Oh, a little bit of frame drop on that one, but it's fine. Okay, let's drop it all in. All of these ores and all of these men could not put Humpty together again. Good, but we can smelt them into saleable goods, which is very nice. What else we got? Diamonds. Sorry, not diamonds. Got some soil. Don't know why we put the soil in there. Sand. Got a bunch of this other crap that's been kind of floating around for a while, I think. Vulcanite, soil again, coral, sapphires, iron ore, diamonds. Got gunpowder. We'll put it in there. And that's it. Oh, we also got a stack of whatever that was. Manganese, I think. Great. So we've got another chest we can put in the crap chest too. Oops, didn't want to rename it. I want to put this chest in there. Where is it? What have we done with my chest? There it is. Great, we got 2 metal chests now. Textiles, this one has to go in there, obviously. Pick it up, add it to inventory, and I'll put the chest straight into this crafting, this crap chest right here. Oh, this is fantastic. This is the godsend I didn't know I needed. All right, I'm literally just going to stick everything I don't really know the purpose of into these crafting chests here. We've got some carbon fiber, nice. And we've got a rug, which is not actually a textile, it's just a crappy thing that we have. We'll sell it, I think. I think we'll sell it. And we also got bird's nests, which we don't necessarily need. We're gonna definitely put these herbs in there. Good. What day is it? It's lunchtime. I don't think anybody has any money left, right? I don't think so. So we could probably actually start taking all of this crap. Yeah, let's start taking these chests, clean up the yard just a little bit better. What is this? Food ingredients. I think we keep them on us. Unless we can stick this here, the cooking machine, over inside. But why would we bother if Ack can craft the recipes? Okay, so that one's fine, actually. It's fine to be left outside. That's all of our food. What are these, actually? What's this? Bubblefish stew. I'm looking for rare foods. Crispy salmon, doesn't really do a lot. Juice, doesn't really do a lot. We got roasted meat, doesn't do a lot. Apricot juice. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff in here that we necessarily just want to take straight away. Refinement. This stuff has to go in there. My inventory. That's going to be kind of hard to navigate too, I think. All the refinement stuff. Frames, pipes, yes. Plates and a bunch of other stuff. Cinnamon can go in the food chest. Boards, bricks as well. Bearings, that can go in there. Great, and we got a whole page of stuff over here to deal with as well. Absolute arseload of things. Put this bird nest up there. No, we kind of want to sell them, don't we? All right. We've almost done it, by the way. I think that's it. I think now We go around, I think these bug eggs, I don't know what they do. Left click the mouse to feed before the fish display. What? Some fish especially love to eat but can't be used as a lure. What? What are you talking about? Okay, we're sticking this in the people parts because it was a part of those little bipedal bugs. That was probably a hell of a sentence. I'm sorry about that. People parts should stay outside of the crafting gear though. People parts. Unless we want to move all these in, but I don't think we necessarily need to just yet. Right, these bug eggs. They are right here. Good. And we've got some shells as well, which I don't... we'll put the shells, actually, we will stick them over here into the factory. Whoops. Accidentally tried to craft something. Where are they? Shells. Great. Because we turn those into necklaces, don't we? And what else have we got? We've got some mucus. We'll stick that into here. I think it can be used for something. We need to sell a lot of crap, honestly. We got so much stuff in our inventory. We don't necessarily need to, you know, do a lot of things. Although we do have some we got some bow ties too. Damn it, those are people parts. Okay, we'll stick them in here just for fun. Because there might be textiles too. We should take a look at the other machines we have, like this comprehensive grinder. Absolutely, we're going to keep this one in here on this lane. Good. And I think we've got another machine as well. Electric furnaces can go behind the actual normal furnaces. Yeah, we've got a blender. Okay, put that one there, and we'll put that one there. That way we're not kind of like wasting space. And we'll also get ourselves, you know what? We'll move this one. We'll put this one over here. Because it's more forged than the blender is. Civil furnace, we're going to sell that. The cinnamon and honeycomb, we are going to... we'll probably keep the cinnamon, actually, because I don't think you can buy it. We've got another blender here. We'll put this blender down. There we go. I don't know if we can craft anything with it, but it never hurts to try, does it? Okay, so what can we make now? Can we make these composite boards? Yes! Craft. 4. Let's make, like, we've got so much stuff. We'll make 30. Yeah, we'll make 30. Oh, neat! Look at this. There's a little, like, progress bar up here with the cutter kind of cutting it all down. That's fantastic. I love that. Oh, we can cook! No! That is fantastic. We can make some simple ointments. Actually, what's her face love these? So we'll make like 40 of them, 50 of them. Phyllis always has thrush for some reason. We'll just keep on making these. The blender seems to be making something to make into a simple ointment. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. I absolutely adore this addition to the game. I think that thing is like depositing the resources as well into the machines. Is it? Oh, it must be. It must be. That is so cool. All right, I think we level up this place, right? I think that's our first task. As soon as we have sold all of our crap, we level this place up. Because if we can get some better efficiency on the speeds and also better efficiency on the movement of items, that would set us up for the entire Sombre Marsh arc, which I'm happy to go through. Absolutely, I'm happy to go through that. All right, let's get back up in our gigantic overheating jacket and we'll go outside. It's a very slimming jacket, isn't it? Actually, I have one of those giant jackets with the green collar. Big like Russian thing from like the 90s. It's warm as hell. I bought it for Airsoft. Although I had to stop wearing it because I couldn't feel the BBs when they hit me. And I know a lot of people are going to be all like, oh, why do you play Airsoft? Is it just to be hurt? And it's no. It's because it's fun. All right, we'll stick all of these materials here that we've just gathered out of our chest straight into the crafting bin, I suppose. Do we want to start putting food in here as well? Nah, we've already filled up 142 slots. It's half full. I think we just keep it with crafting materials for now. We can also think about moving the stable backwards and also this giant crafting thing backwards too. All right, we have some... Got a television. I suppose this is an archaic. No. Too archaic, too furious. Put this in here. Because we need to get a stand from the mystery merchant to be able to view tapes on it, essentially. Crap. We've got some crap. Got these chests from the crap bin. And we also have some food ingredients here. Apples and, of course, honey. I think honey goes in the other one, actually. We've got royal honey. Food ingredients, metal storage, this one right there. And maybe also we could think about putting these flowers into the other bin too. We also need the cinnamon in there. And there's beeswax. I don't remember where I put that. Okay. What else? Got some poos. We've got some meat. We'll keep those because if we just randomly kill an animal, it'll take up a slot regardless. We've got some more flowers. But I think that's all the flowers. Good. And we've also got archaics that I forgot to put into the chest, including this cat and also this eyeball. Is that it? That's it. We can now go and we can go sell all the rest of the crap in our inventory. Okay, we better take this as well. Because I don't think I still don't think Eck can harvest these trees. Because he hasn't been harvesting anything, basically. Oh, that's right. We need to go to the Somber Marsh, don't we? To have Eck be able to harvest things. I know it says that it's going to be done in a couple of hours, but we're not going to do it today. We're not going to harvest them today. We're just going to harvest them tomorrow. All right, while we're waiting for the composite boards, which may actually already be done, let's go and try and sell the last of this crap in our inventory to literally anybody who will stop and give us the time of day. Polly, the best brother. Here, have a civil furnace. It's all yours. And have these honeycomb. I've got a bunch of them. I also have a heap of these automated planting chips. They are all yours, buddy old pal. Have some of this beeswax. Don't know what to do with it. What else have I got? I got this planting chip here for you. I have a rug. And I got a bird's nest. Enjoy. Enjoy. Oh, I've also got this here lead. There you go. I don't want to sell this niter or the zeolite because the niter is an explosive and zeolite's really hard to come by. 500 creative designs. I don't know who we give this to. Probably. Let's try Gust. Let's give it to Gust. He's not open yet, but I think if we're quick, we can catch him going into work. Gust? He comes from this way, doesn't he? He comes from one of these two parts. I'm willing to gamble on which. And he comes from this house, which we could probably actually catch him if we go... Damn it! Okay, we had to wait a couple of minutes, but it's absolutely fine. Gale! Gale! Where are you? Damn it, I think he's already gone to work, the bastard. I think it opens at 9 as well, which is a bit of a wet fart. The construction place that he works at. We could just, like, hold it on us and then opportunistically wait until we just see him. It's better to have the inventory slot. We'll just do it. We'll come in here. It didn't open at 9, by the way. It opened now. Gust, hey! I've got a gift for you, and I also want to date your sister. So here is a book on engineering.
You've chosen wisely this time.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you'd like that. We're gone, by the way. Man, we look like a monster, don't we? With our Ray-Ban Wayfarers and our mining helmet and, of course, our military puffer jacket. Kind of does look like something that an upscale brand would probably put on the market. Okay, so we probably actually have finished the composite boards. I wonder. We can't build straight from here, can we? Is there a way we can... Here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we want to move that gigantic assembly station in here so that we can just have the machine make it all. All right, the advanced composite boards are pretty much done. Jesus, that was actually really, really quick. So, are they in the material storage? Oh, this is going to take so long to search. I actually don't think so. I don't think it's in the material storage at all. Where is it being made? These two, right? Yeah, both of these. All right, let's check the power supply. 103 days. Oh, we are cash money for this power supply as well. Fantastic. All right. That's it for now. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I've been Ynsin, and right here, you are going to find the playlist that I am curating for my time at Portia. Right here, you are going to find a playlist for something else that I think you'd really enjoy if you're enjoying the series up to now. And just down here, there's going to be a little doodad asking you to subscribe. If you do that, I'd really appreciate it. I'm a tiny channel, and growth is really, really hard when you're just starting out. Your click actually matters. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.